right, we're up.
All right, we're here. We're ready. Jets ball.
And
Let's
the
do
game is already underway. Kickoff just happened. They got it out to the 18, so it's first down Jets. Darnold looking down the middle. He's got his man to the left side for a big first down gain already there to start off this one.
Hey ho, we got a $20 holla. Oh, that's not a $20 holla. I know, my bad. I was in the wrong holla.
Whoa.
I got excited for a wrong reason. I'm sorry. I was in the wrong holla. It came up a wrong one. I thought it was ours.
Did you find us on YouTube there?
I'm finding this now.
All right, so we had to jump right in here. No time for a pregame, but we're here. So it's the first down after the Jets' big completion. Sam Darnold, plenty of time in the pocket. Oh, pressured. He's sacked. He goes down.
Who's that?
Who's that? Robert Quinn.
The mighty Quinn.
The sack leader for the team coming into the game and gets another one here.
The mighty Quinn. That's what he does. I mean, that's what you brought him in for, that pressure on the opposite side of DeMarcus Lawrence. You see some good coverage right here after the good pass by Sam Darnold. You see how he twisted over. Good pressure by Malik Collins as well. He's known as that rush, but boom.
Yes.
Quinn smashes him. I'm glad they didn't call a personal foul from the helmet to helmet because you know how they do.
Great coverage down the field there. 2nd and 15 after the sack. Darnold in the shotgun. First possession of the game. It's a handoff to Le'Veon Bell. He makes a little move, picks up about half the yard, so it's going to be about a 7-yard gain there to bring up third down.
Yeah, let's not let him get off. That's one thing we cannot do. We cannot let no Le'Veon Bell. He hasn't had a good year all season, so this can't be his first time getting off, and it can't be against us.
Appreciate everyone who's in the comments for YouTube and Facebook. Please give us a like, give us a thumbs up on YouTube, and then give us a share and a like on Facebook. We appreciate that. Share us into the groups. Let's get everybody in here to talk about this game. We're going to come through the comments. This is a forum for the game. It's 3rd and 9 right now. Darnold in the shotgun. His first game back after missing the last few games with mono. Takes the snap. Standing in the pocket. Firing down the field. He's got a guy, but it was a bad pass. So 4th and 9 there. Incomplete. Good start for the defense.
That's also a reason why they're the Jets. When you play a more experienced team, a more experienced quarterback, maybe you make those passes. Maybe you make those throws. You get what I'm saying, G? But that's the reason why they're 0-4. So you see, you get a 3-and-out. Well, not really a 3-and-out, but you stop them on the first drive. Now the Cowboys need to come here and capitalize and do what they need to do.
Yes, huge. Here comes the punt from the Jets. Don't hit the kicker. They almost did, but it's a big, long, deep punt. It'll hit the ground around the 15, and Austin will field it. What's
a penalty flag for, though? That's what I'm trying to wonder.
Austin caught it off the bounce and returned it about 7-8 yards, but there's a penalty down. Did they hit
here's
the
the problem. Here's the problem.
It's going to be
Let's see what the call is. That looks like Dallas. But what's going on?
It's hard to say. The refs are kind of sorting it out. They're going to call a hold on the Jets. It's going to be against the Jets.
Do we re-kick it?
So that'll be added to the end of the run. Looks like a 15-yard penalty there, so that'd be good starting field position for the Cowboys. As we go into the first commercial break here.
Yeah, let's see what the boys do. Like I said, the biggest thing right here is both the offensive tackles are missing in this game. So you're going to have Cam Fleming on the left, Brandon Knight, the rookie, who played very well in that game last week against the who did we lose to? The damn Packers. Played a very good game, neutralized their defensive linemen and rush linebackers that were coming. So hopefully we'll see another good performance. This is going to be good experience for Brandon Knight as well, and hopefully Cam Fleming steps up. And if you know what, Cam Fleming needs help, please, Cowboys, slide the protection over, send in a tight end, help him out, because we can't have a disruptive game by the Jets. You get what I'm saying? They're not a good team. They're missing players on the defense. I don't believe C.J. Mosley is one of their top linebackers, is not playing today. Leonard Williams is ailing. So this is a game where you really want to see Ezekiel Elliott. Even though the Jets are 7th overall in rush defense, you still want to see a game where Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard, because he had full practice, really get off. And then Randall Cobb is out. You want to see these other guys kind of step up in the pass game. Maybe Michael Gallup has a big game this game.
Yeah. We definitely need something like that. We need that consistency on offense for sure. DD Cruz, what's going on? I'm looking at Facebook Live, Silver and Blue Nation.
Been a long time, DD Cruz. What's up? How you doing?
Mama T, she's in there every week, like in the
What's
watch
up, Mama
parties.
T?
She missed us last week. We weren't able to get get it done last week. Technical difficulties. What's up, Marvin Hargrove? Appreciate you, one of our supporters. Lanny Baker, Arturo Lugo, Stephen Arthur, Jamie Odea, Gabino, what's going on? Ryan Stanley, Raheem Scott, Carlton Barber. We're in a commercial break right now, waiting to come back for the Cowboys' first possession of this game. So hopefully
Hey,
this offense can come
we,
out
we
big.
we got our buddy Eastside Harold who's in here, but I will give the Texans props. Deshaun Watson is a beast.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
can't take that away from him.
you've been saying that. I've been hearing you say that for a long time.
Yeah, yeah, I've been saying it from day one. He's nasty. You get what I'm saying?
Hey guys on Facebook, give us a hand, please. Help us out sharing the stream into the
Oh,
groups.
oh, oh, but can we talk about Fred? Because he was talking trash again, and once again they caught this L, and it's gonna feel good. Even if my Cowboys are playing the Jets, and it doesn't matter, we win, the Eagles lose. If the Browns lose, and then you got the Chiefs who was talking trash, my homeboy, it'll just be a good day. Be a real good day.
On that note, we are back for the Cowboys' first drive. It's a handoff to Zeke. He's taking it up the left side. He picks up about two there. Cowboys get starting field position. Now the ball's at their own 35, second down.
I'll say the biggest thing let's do today, attack this defense. Even though you got guys that are not, we don't have our starting tackles, still don't go into a shell and say, well, you know what, let's not attack because we got two guys that are, inexperienced. Well, Cam Fleming is experienced, but Brandon Knight is not. But let's not go in the shell. Let's still attack this defense and not worry about them.
Second
They're on the
down and
floor for a
8.
reason.
Dak's in the shotgun, gets the snap. He's looking left. He's got Amari Cooper. It's about a 3-yard gain. It'll be third and about 5 coming up.
Yeah, Amari Cooper, he's ailing. You can just look at him when he gets up. He just looks like he's laboring, and I'm not trying to point out the fact, but it just looks like he's laboring when he plays. When he's getting up, it looks like those. Like I said, if it's the plantar fasciitis, that's one of the worst type of things you can have as a receiver because
You got to
I
plan
had
a
an
lot.
injury. Man, it's an injury I hate, and it tears up your feet. So let's see what happens right here on 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 3rd and 5. Dak in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Jason Witten out left. He's looking right. Pump fakes. He's getting hit. Throws it. And it's going to be incomplete. Dak was smashed on the throw. And the defender had a good position there. Knocked it away from Amari Cooper. And it'll be 4th down. A punt coming up.
All right, so we can already see what the Jets are doing. They've already blitzed twice in this drive. So it looks like they're selling out. The Cowboys don't have Cobb. They are missing. They're ailing. Amari Cooper is ailing. So now they're basically saying, you know what? We're going to play one-on-one coverage. We're going to blitz you. We're going to see what you're going to do. You got both of your offensive tackles that are out, so they're doing the right thing. They're attacking us, and they're not sitting back. So Cowboys need to understand that when they're sending this heavy blitz, screen plays, things like of that nature to really back off that blitz, they need to come in the fold.
There's the punt. It's going to be returned. And it's only going to be returned for about 5 yards by number 10. Looks like Barrids for the Jets. Stephen Arthur saying he can't hear us. I'm hearing us fine on the playback on my end. Let us know. Anybody else you having problems hearing? Let us know. And also comment where you guys are watching from. We always like to shout you out, your location. As we're back into a commercial break, the Jets will have the ball for the second time when we come back. Do you have any comments over there on YouTube?
Definitely got some comments. I got a hey ho $199 holla from
Oh,
Mr. Mad Griff 86. We appreciate you.
thank you,
Keep
Matt
sending
Griff.
them donations. Keep sending them. Don't let him be the only one. Don't let him feel by himself. Don't let him feel left out. Don't let him feel singled out. Please excite, jump out there.
Yes.
It's so love, support, donation.
Thank you.
We really appreciate you, big
donations.
dog. Thank you very much.
Yes, yes. We understand that we're a little bit behind the actual game time, so please try not to spoil it for us.
Yeah, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
We're probably a good 30 seconds behind when you guys are seeing it, and we're even further behind when the delay coming out to you from where we are. So we might be even a full minute behind the actual broadcast, but really this is just for us to discuss what's going on in this game. You can jump in here and talk with us. Brian Hartley says he can hear us. DD Cruz can hear in Jacksonville, Florida, all the way across the land. What's up, Jay Outlaw Perez? He says, what's up,
I love that, Dave.
BGJ?
What's up, J. Outlaw Perez? I love that name. Every time you come in here, you bring your name in here. I just always gotta give you a shout out because there's certain names that I really like in here. And there's J. Outlaw Perez. This name is just hard to me. And also Gambino. That name just
Gambino.
you feel me? You feel me? It just seems like this old mobster, like
Uh,
freaking. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, like the mob.
Vondell Jackson, what's going on? Trevmo and Maryland. We're still in a commercial
What up,
break.
Vondell?
Marvin Hargrove says he's heated and watching from West Memphis, Arkansas. Was repping Fayetteville, North Carolina. Danny Guzman, what's going on? Jamal Anderson, our guy from LA Burger over in
What up?
Jamal, if you want to put the address to your location in there, this guy owns an LA Burger shop in the Dallas area, Fort Worth area. I had the privilege of going there and tasting a good burger with eggs on it, which is the first time in my life I ever had, and it was delicious, let me tell you. So, yeah, go check him out. And it's a first down handoff for Le'Veon Bell as we're coming back from the commercial break. And he only gets about 2 yards, maybe a yard there, so it'll be second and long coming up. About 11 minutes to go in the first quarter, Jets' second possession.
Cowboys just need to get another quick three and out, get the ball back, and hurry up and score.
Vondell says we're playing like it's preseason. I mean, it's a slow start.
It's only the first series. It's
Both
okay.
offenses stalled right away in this one so far. Second and 8. Darnold with the play action. The Bell steps up, fires across the middle. It's too low and incomplete. And the receiver, Robbie Anderson, wants some flags.
Man, see, they be killing me with that. They could be killing me with this pass interference. First of all, he was not catching that. He wasn't going to catch that pass. That's a terrible call because look at the ball. The ball was going in the dirt. He wasn't even going to catch that. They kill me with that shit.
I want to put a post out and let me know what you guys think too in the comments. Do the referees have a quota? You know how police officers have a quota to issue out tickets?
Where was he going to catch that? Where was he going to catch that? The ball was going to the turf.
Do the referees, do you think they have a quota? The league has a quota, like you got to hand out so many penalties every year. First down now after the penalty for the Jets. It's a handoff to Bell, and he's got nowhere to go. Met by Vander Esch. No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Yeah, Vander Esch had a little bit of illness, a vertigo. He said it was going on in his ears. Good to see him back out here. He's definitely got to make up. Him and Jalen Smith have to have a better game than they had against the Packers because they had a really bad game last game. So they definitely need to step up their game against these Jets once again, 0-4.
And for that LA Burger location for Jamal, if you guys want to go check that out, it's 5800 North Tarrant Parkway in Fort Worth. Second and 9 coming up now. Darnold in the shotgun. He's getting pressured, fires over the middle. He's got a completion short. Tackled by Jeff Heath there. It'll be third and short coming up.
Good tackle by Jeff Heath. He's known to kind of give up them tackles, missing tackles in the open field, but good tackle by Jeff Heath right there.
Marvin Hargrove and Mama T says they think that the referees do have a quota. Catherine Elizabeth says it wouldn't surprise me. All she knows is they need more training.
Yeah, I made a little quote. I said, I'm going to go ahead and apply to be a referee because I definitely could.
Looks like anyone could do it.
I definitely could do it.
Third and 4. Darnold in the shotgun gets a snap, looking left all the way. He's got a man, and it's complete to Jamison Crowder. The Anthony Brown on the coverage is a big one, about 20 yards, 25 yards there for a big first down for the Jets.
Hey, we got a $10 holla for Anthony Lavelle. Much love to Silver and Blue Nation. Big Game James, producer G. Much love and respect. Anthony Lowe with the $10 holla.
Ho.
The $10 holla.
Appreciate
you. Hey, ho, $10 holla. Hey, but I don't really like this catch that just happened right here because guess what? They're on the 30 freaking yard line. Now, hey, G, I told you. The Cowboys. I told you this was going to be a tight game till halftime. I told you what was going to happen, but you know what? This is the. You know what, G? To me, this is where we say, you know what? How many times do we see what?
I was just going to say that throw right there is the difference in what they've been playing like. They got Sam Darnold back. He can make throws like that. He was a top 5 pick, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's a top 5 pick, but here's the thing. How many times do we see when Cowboys have injury, we play against a team and we struggle? We still don't dominate that team. You feel me? We still struggle against those teams. And so when everybody keeps on saying, "Oh, leave Jason Garrett alone," these are why. I'm not saying the game is over, but these are why.
2nd and 6. It's a pass out left side in the flat to Le'Veon Bell. He's got about 3 yards, and then LVE pushes him out of bounds. 3rd and 3 coming up. We need to get this stop here and hold him to a field goal attempt. This offense has got to come out here after this and put a drive together.
Yeah,
to
definitely.
keep the defense off the field a little bit because they've been on the field a lot so far here in this first quarter.
I'm not going to say they've been on here a lot, but it's just
I mean,
like
we've only had the ball for what, 1 minute ourselves of this game so far?
but their first possession was only a quick play drive. It wasn't like, they drove down the field.
I mean, they had a first down and took time off the clock. That's all I'm saying is out of the half the quarter that's gone by so far, I think we've had the ball for 1 minute. Here's a handoff. Bell, left side. He's got the first down. Le'Veon Bell on 3rd and 3 picks up the first down. Jets moving deep in Cowboys territory, coming up on 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. 0-0 ball game for those of you who aren't watching and listening. What up, Jop Young? And my cousin Greg, appreciate you tuning in.
Steelers fan.
Yes, Steelers fans in the comments right now. Sam Darnold gets a shotgun snap on first down. He's got his man Robbie Anderson left side for about 4 yards there. And out of bounds by Byron Jones.
Who's the hater, man?
What, on YouTube over there?
No, we always got that one hater with the unlike already. Like, you're just a weirdo to me.
He's got a theory that the same person every time jumps into videos and
It has to.
dislike button.
It has
on
to.
YouTube.
I was watching. If you ever watched a movie, go watch a movie called Beat Street. It's a hip hop movie way back in the day. They got this dude named Spit. He just like writing over everybody else graffiti. Just a hater. I think that's just it. We're just gonna call you Spit.
2nd down
Why
and
would
6.
you do that?
There's early
Well,
movement. I think it was the offense. No, they're gonna call it on Antoine
that's
Woods.
defense. That's defense. Why would you do
Antoine
that?
Woods. First game back.
Is it offense?
It's Antoine Woods.
Why would you do that?
His first game back, he's a little jittery. He's not in game mode. He hasn't played yet this season, right?
Yeah, he's played a couple games. He got hurt.
No, I didn't really. I thought he. So what? He only played like those first 2.
I don't know exactly. He's been out the last couple games, so I would say yeah.
So he's probably played 2, missed 2. Well, 2nd down and 1 after that penalty from the Cowboy 12-yard line. Jets driving. Darnold takes the sneak himself and picks up the first down. Gets it to inside the 10, so it'll be 1st and goal for the Jets. And we got 5.5 to go here in the first quarter, and the Jets just have a drive going and taking up a lot of time on this one.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
I feel like in each game so far, even the ones that we've dominated, the opposing offense has come out pretty early and put it on us like early, and then we hold them after that. 1st and goal, a dangerous shovel pass across the middle by Darnold to the tight end, and he's going to pick up about 2 on that one. It was a little trick play, but didn't get much. Yeah. It was very dangerous. I'm sorry, it was Ty Montgomery.
Yeah, that was super dangerous. I thought that could have been the good thing about it for the Jets is that's an incomplete pass if it doesn't if it does hit the ground.
It looked like it could have like bounced up into the air off someone's helmet or something, the way it was kind of in all that traffic. But it's a 2-yard gain. The clock's still moving as we're under 5 minutes now in the first quarter, and this is a 10-play drive here, 76 yards for the Jets. And here's number 11, and he's got all kind of time to throw, and he throws it into the ground. He looked very hesitant on that drop there. He had a bunch of time, clean pocket, but he was just kind of not unsure where he wanted to go with it. Throws it in the ground. So it's 3rd and goal now.
Cowboys need to come out of here with at least stopping them with a field goal. They cannot score a touchdown here.
Job says Robert Quinn's making D-Law look bad. 3rd and goal. Byron Jones looks confused. He's throwing his hands up like he's not sure what's going on. Darnold gets a snap in the shotgun, looking left, looking up the middle. He's going to run. He pulls it down, and Malik Collins grabs him up by the horse collar, and that'll be a
Man, oh
penalty.
my God, man. I swear, like, what the. Dude, like, why does this always happen to us? It's like clockwork. It's like clockwork. Like, why do we have these players that make these same dumb mistakes? Did he horse collar this dude or what?
Yep.
It's typical. Like, is this always us, G? You stop them on a third down. You have a third down where you can get them right here. Look, it's typical about us.
Yeah, that's a
that's a horse collar.
Clear horse collar.
Like, dude,
automatic first down.
You had a man right in front of him. Why would you grab him right there?
Ripped up some of his jersey too.
You got two people right there. Vander Esch is right there to make the tackle. Why would you do that?
So that's first and goal, and you look for Le'Veon Bell in the situation, but it's a play action pass, and it's over the top and incomplete. Byron Jones.
Oh my God, man! How many penalty flags are we gonna get?
Byron Jones with the breakup, and then there's another flag down, maybe pass interference here.
Maybe.
Not like it makes a difference. I mean, other than another extra play, it was already first down from the one.
Sports Guru gave a $1.99 holler as well. So if I didn't shout you out right now, Sports Guru with a $1.99 holler. We love y'all. A lot of donations today. We appreciate the love. Keep them coming. We got 3 going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it going.
Hey, first and goal. Here we go. Handoff Bell, right side, and he's going to be smashed behind the line of scrimmage. There's about 6 Cowboys on him, and he'll lose a yard there. But I can see on our graphic here on our screen, the Jets punch it in. So as I said, we are behind in our broadcast, but as you can see, our graphic is updated already.
Imagine that. Like I said, this ain't no surprise to me.
This offense has got to answer the call today.
You know, this shouldn't even be like I said, I called the game. It's so funny. I listen to people how they were saying like, man, no way the Jets, blah blah blah, this and that. And I said, you know what? Doesn't matter. We get everybody's best game. Now, there's some bull crap penalties that were called here, but that one on the horse collar, you can't do that. It's third down. They have to score a touchdown, right, G? It was 3rd and goal. You get what I'm saying? So they had to score a touchdown. You're looking, maybe it's the heat of the battle, but you're right behind him. You got Vander Esch right in front of you there to make the tackle. I don't think Sam Darnold is running over Vander Esch. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Vander Esch was right there to make that tackle. Why would you pull the collar? Now you let them score a touchdown instead of them getting 3 possibly, or maybe they could have even missed a field goal. You're a dumb penalty. Once again, dumb penalties by the Cowboys, and there you go. Now you're playing behind the 8 ball against a terrible team, and you don't think they're feeling good? Like I said, you don't think these teams come in here and think, man, we can beat these dudes? Do you really think they're scared of us when we came in there to play them? Let's be honest, G.
No. And you know what I was hoping was that we would do what we were supposed to do, which was beat the bad teams, because obviously the good teams we played, we haven't been able to beat them. But they've been closer games. I mean, the Green Bay game was a smash up until the end there. I mean, it did kind of get close, but the Saints game was close. You smashed the first 3 bad teams. You're supposed to smash this one. And, I mean, it's so early, you can't really say they're not going to smash them here, but it's not a good sign when you give up a 14-play drive to, I know Sam Darnold's been out, but they've been the worst offense in the NFL. I think
they're averaging 9 points a game.
I saw a stat where before this week, Christian McCaffrey himself had more yards than their entire team.
That's crazy.
So, but Sam Darnold does make a big difference. I mean, he's a up and coming, budding quarterback. We don't know what he's going to be yet, but he's projected to be one of the good ones.
And you know what? It's like I said, this is nothing that I'm surprised by, because I sent out my tweets earlier this week and said, guess what? Sam Darnold just happened to get activated. I said, Cowboys, don't sleep. Do I need to repost that tweet? I think I might have to because the first thing I said was when I seen Sam Darnold was eligible, I said, "Yep, this team is going to be geeked up because they know that quarterback that they have behind him was terrible." Now they feel like, guess what? We got a chance. Sam Darnold was a top pick, and he's won games in NFL last year. He was a good rookie last year. They had a good rookie season. He's trending up. He's not a bum quarterback. So when you look at that, and he can make plays with his feet, which the other quarterback, I believe Falk or whatever his name was, could not do. And plus, he couldn't really read defenses. So now you're going to see a change in it. And then also, the Cowboys are coming into New York. New York is notorious for hating the Cowboys and wanting to win these games. You get what I'm saying? And people need to understand the Jets have beat us the last two outings that we have played. So they're on a two-game winning streak against the Cowboys. So, like I said before, teams are going to come in here scared of us, and they feel like, you know what? They don't have the two starting tackles. They're injured on the receiver front. Let's go out there and stop Ezekiel Elliott. Let's blitz them on the passing downs, and let's see what Dak can do. And that's what they're coming at because they're not showing any fear by showing any kind of coverage. It's not like they're even respecting our passing game right now because they're coming with full out blitzes with man to man coverage.
Yeah, I mean, you talked about them sleeping. Um, Cowboys is definitely were sleep on that drive. I know there was a questionable call or two there. You still got to make plays on defense. They just weren't able to do it. Giving up some big plays. That one to Jamison Crowder on the third down over the head of Anthony Brown. That's the one right there that you can look back on and say that really kept that drive going big time for the Jets there. So little mistakes like that, can't have them. Coming back from the commercial break, Cowboys get the ball for the second time as the Jets have been. Well, that drive was a long drive, took up a lot of time. That was probably what, a 7-8 minute drive.
Because it's only 3 minutes left in the first quarter.
And that's kind of what I was saying a little bit ago. Is like the Cowboys' offense can't even, they got to do something to keep the defense off the field. Because if they come out here and do a 3-and-out or barely take any time off here, there goes the Cowboys' defense, tired already, going right back out there. The kickoff's a touchback. Nothing new these days. You hardly ever even get a return now. Cowboys will take over. 3:24 to go in the first quarter, down 7-0.
Yeah, but you know what? Cowboys teams typically struggle right here. Three another. You know what I mean? This is. I mean, I'm not surprised by this. I just want to see what these guys are going to do. These are the games that are typical. Looks like they're giving maybe some Cam Fleming some help. Jason Witten's on the side of Cam Fleming as they go on a pass offense now. Jarwin's in there switching over. We'll see what happens here.
1st and 10, Dak with the handoff to Zeke, who's got blockers. He's got space. He's got a cut. He's got a first down in about 12 yards.
You know what I always do? First thing I look at is where the flags.
Right.
Anytime I see us a good run, I don't even get excited
That's
no more.
how it's been.
I'll wait till he gets all the way down and he pops up and like, oh, okay, no penalty flag.
All right, I'm going to stop reading the comments because I'm starting to see spoilers, which I don't want to see. Because then it just makes it like no emotion for me when I'm actually watching it. First down, you look for play action here. The Cowboys work so well off that. They don't go play action. They go up the middle, and Jason Witten with the wide open drop pass.
Come on, old man Witt.
He can't afford to do that when he's only getting about 2 to 3 catches a game. That's one of your catches right there.
Yeah, but he's playing damn near all game, though.
So he had a fumble this season, and now that was, I ain't going to say a crucial drop, but that's a big drop. Second down now. I mean, you're wide open right there.
And you know, we forgot Greg Williams is a defensive coordinator with the Jets. He loves a heavy blitz guy. He's a blitz. He will attack you. He is relentless with his pressure. He will not let up. So that's what the Cowboys need to understand, that they're going to see a heavy dose of blitzes all game long.
Zeke with the second down carry there picks up about 7 yards. So Zeke off to a nice start, but we need to sustain and get a first down here and keep it going.
See, you got Cedric Wilson in the game. He's active. Devin Smith was not. I'm kind of curious about that, but maybe because Cedric Wilson offers more in the special teams game.
That definitely will give you an advantage. Third and one, Dak with a shotgun snap. He finds Zeke on the left side. Ooh, with a juggling catch made. He stays on his feet after stumbling and then picks up about 15 yards there. So Zeke off to a nice start on this drive, picking up a couple first downs. Cowboys moving.
Good quick dump pass because, like I said, you
That
see
blitz.
the rush, you see that blitz coming again. As I said before, Greg Williams, that's what he's notorious. That's what he does. He's an aggressive defensive coordinator. Great catch by Zeke to stay there. Big important pass. We needed that to keep the drive going. So great play by Zeke. But as I said before, Greg Williams, he's going to bring that heat all game long, no matter what the down and distance is or what the score is.
Tony
Tony
Pollard
Pollard
handoff
in the
here on
game.
first down. He picks up about a yard. We're under a minute and a half to go in the first quarter. Man, I keep seeing the people on this Facebook coming here trying to promote their spamming streams and stuff.
Yeah, get that shit out of here. We don't do that. Come on out of here. Don't get that. We will ban you instantly. Go ahead and do that, G. You know it's got the ban code.
Second down, Cowboys go to the shotgun after starting under center for Dak. Pollard still in the game. Jarwin in the slot. It's a play action. Dak looking left, pressure in his face. He's a flag down, but he's got Tavon Austin on the left
He makes a
sideline.
catch,
It's a
and
good
guess what
catch.
happens?
It's a
Guess
15
what
yard
happens?
15-yard first down catch. But most likely going to be coming back when you see that flag right off the snap like that. Usually a hold.
And once again, Jason Witten with the illegal formation on Dallas. I mean, that's already, he's had a big drop. He's already had a legal formation. You know what? Jason Witten always gets a pass. You get what I'm saying? Because he's the old man and he's been there forever. But he's just killed us right now on a couple plays right here. A big drop pass, and then you have a legal procedure. You had a first down that you're trying to get momentum, and then you stop yourself with dumb penalties. Jason Witten has been in the league how long? He can't make these mental mistakes, and he can't get a pass because he's Jason Witten.
No, Greg, we're not live. I mean, we're live, but we're just not when you guys are seeing the game because we're on a stream, like a streaming device. So it's just kind of lagged in our stream output to Facebook creates an additional lag. So we're a good 30 seconds behind. Here's a completion of Cedric Wilson
Good
for
play by
about
Dak Prescott.
for about 10 yards there on second down and 14 after that long penalty set him back, or not long penalty, after the 5-yard penalty put him back. So third and short coming up.
Damn, Dak take a hit.
Dak took a shot to the head, neck area. He grabbed it, but he jumped right up. So no serious signs there.
One thing, he's a warrior.
Yeah, he's tough. Just hope he never gets one of them injuries where there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
Third and 4, Dak looking left. He's got his guy, and it's incomplete, though. A little high there for Michael Gallup. He had the ball, but he couldn't hang on to it. Fourth down coming up, and the end of the first quarter.
And that's terrible because you got Maher, who's your field goal kicker, and he's absolute garbage.
Gabino says our offense has no life, and this is frustrating to watch. And Ron Garrett says Cooper's out. Jamie Odea says Dez anyone. Damn, yeah. Appreciate all you guys leaving comments on Facebook and YouTube. I'm not looking at the YouTube, so he would have to kind of give you guys shout outs and love over there as we're in a commercial break right now.
Well, shout out to everybody that's in here right now. See Teddy Fresh, Ayo Olawale, Thurston Howe the third. What's going on with you, Brian Sullivan? DC is the name. 88 Vontae Sports Guru, of course. James Nooks, Mark Scott, John House, Young Seek Note. Who else we got in here? Philip Ellis, Stevie Mac 23, as always. Boo Thang, as always, in there. Christopher Smith, Matt Shelby. Shout out to everybody that's been in here. If I haven't got it out to you, America's team. Eagles lost. Yes, we know that for sure. Shanna Carr. So shout out to everybody that's jumped in the YouTube feed. But as I said before, man, you know, we're I don't know. This is just the same old thing that I'm not surprised that we're doing. This is just I mean, this is the same old Cowboys. This is what we do. I mean, you know what I'm saying? This is this is what the Cowboys do. I don't know
Yeah.
why any of us are surprised.
Someone brought up here in the comments that maybe Jason Garrett should get fired after this game. Could you see a in mid
That
season
won't
firing?
happen. No, that will not happen
So
at all.
you think if we went on a 5 game losing streak, they still just let him finish out the season?
Yes. No, a 5 game losing streak.
Yeah.
No, if it's something like that that happened with, like with Wade Phillips, yes, I think there would be a change. Maybe Chris Richard gets promoted because he's the next tenure guy. I don't think they would do something with Kellen Moore, even though I think they would want Kellen Moore to be a coach. But the only in-season guy, what I would think, would be a Chris Richard taking over instantly if
About
they had a 5 game losing streak.
about Rod
Yes.
Marinelli.
No, hell no. Rod Marinelli is an old dinosaur, and I do not want no Rod Marinelli being our head coach.
Who is the
The hell
assistant head
to the
coach?
no. Who
Because
is? I
that's
don't
probably
know.
who it would be. They would just step up in the interim position.
Yeah, I don't even know.
If anybody knows in the comments, let us know who's the Cowboys' assistant head coach. As you can see by the graphic, Maher hits the 50-yard field goal. And for those of you spoiling it in the comments, we can see Maher hits the 50-yard field goal. So that'll make it 7-3. Jets with the lead as we just start the second quarter. And we'll probably go right to another commercial break and kick off when they come back. Gabino says, is Dak okay? I mean, he looks already still came in and did a play after he went down like that, so he seemed to be all right.
Yeah, ooh, he took a nice shot to the head right there. He could be, you know what I'm saying?
So didn't he still take another snap after that?
Yeah, but still, they're gonna look at him, and we don't need no damn Cooper Rush playing. He looks like he's all right. He's talking. Looks like he's coherent, and they're just gonna check him because it's protocol.
He looks
But
frustrated that
damn,
they're even looking at it.
yeah, yeah, you damn sure don't want no damn Cooper Rush.
Oh, if Dak goes down, Cooper Rush comes in, Jason Garrett's going to be fired in a couple weeks because we will be losing games. Or that could be an excuse for him, too.
Who's that?
If Dak were to go down, we lost games, it could be an excuse for Jason Garrett.
No more excuses.
A rare kickoff return here, and it's a decent one out to the Jet 28. Be first down for them for their third drive of the game after coming off of a long 14-play drive that took up a lot of time in that first quarter. So Cowboys offense, Zeke has a few big plays there, gets a field goal out of it. At least they didn't waste those plays, but a lot of penalties early on in this one. And the defense just kind of not able to get off the field. So let's see what happens on this drive.
Cowboys need to make a play here. We need to get a turnover, some kind of pressure, a fumble, something. Cowboys need a turnover here.
Here's a snap for Darnold. He's got time in the pocket. He's looking up top, and it's going to be incomplete. Joe Thomas was on the coverage. He was looking for Bilal Powell.
Great play by Joe Thomas. He's been a great addition by the Cowboys. I said he needs to play more than Sean Lee. He needs to be on the field more than Sean Lee. Great play by Joe Thomas. He's a welcome addition.
My dude, Biplop Mandow. Get up out of here with your links to streams, man. Nobody's here to watch the game. They're here to talk with us, so get on out of here. In the Facebook comments. 2nd down and 10. Darnold under center. It's going to be a handoff to Bell. Or no, it's Powell. And then it's Jeff Heath coming up to make the tackle. After about a 4-yard gain, there's a flag down. Hopefully this one will go in our favor this time.
Hopefully everything seems.
Quinn said it's on me. No, it is on the offense. Maybe he was saying I got held. Quinn thinks he got held.
Yeah, they're good for wrapping Quinn around the neck because he gets around that end so fast and he gets so low. Those offensive tackles tend to grab him around the neck, and he doesn't get that call a lot of times. But good to see that we finally got a call right here. Cowboys need to make a move. Do we get the balls first or did the Jets did? Jets did. So we get the ball in the second half, right?
Yep. Jop Young says he's reporting those solicitation posts.
We appreciate you, Jop. We appreciate you.
Our good, faithful, long-time viewer. Jop
yes,
Young.
sir. He watches us on the big screen.
But Lil Powell, no Le'Veon Bell in the game, gets a handoff around the right side on 2nd and 20. And
Jalen Smith is coming up limping.
He looked a little limpy, but then he started running, so he might be all right.
Yeah, but he's always looks like is it was it his left knee or was it his right knee that had the issue?
I think
Because you see right here,
the left one is the one he
was
messed
it the
up, isn't
left?
it? Isn't that the one he
Okay,
broke and real
I
bad, the
think it
left
was
knee?
the I think it was the left.
I'm not 100% sure on that though,
Somebody in the comments let us know. Was it the left or the right?
but that was a 5 yard gain to bring up 3rd and 15. And you see the time of possession difference right there with the Jets holding the ball for 11 minutes, the Cowboys only having it for 4.5. Dan Stevens jumps in there, a guy that is an aspiring streamer as well. He's an Eagles fan. He says he needs us to fail so that he can keep his Eagles tied until we win next week. I mean, regardless, you guys lost today. If we win this game, it'd still be a tie. If you guys win, you'd still right. We'd have the same records if we were to win this game today, and the Eagles beat us next week. The Eagles are three
Yeah.
and
Well,
three.
they would be still be ahead of us because they'll be one and they'll be higher ranked in the division against us,
They'd have the
wouldn't they?
tiebreaker. Well, yeah, if we lose today, but I'm saying if we win today and then the Eagles beat us next week, because they'll be 3-3, we'd be 4-2.
Hmm.
3rd and 15, Darnold's in the shotgun by himself. It's a three-man rush for the Cowboys, and Demarcus Lawrence gets pressure, but Darnold gets away and throws it away. It'll be 4th down coming up. Big stop for the defense that time.
Once again, the Jets don't have a really an offense. I know Darnold's okay. He's a good up and coming quarterback. Will get better as he goes. But right now, still, we should not fear anything that the Jets have to offer. Our defense should get them off the field quickly, and our offense needs to come here and score a touchdown right here. Dak looks like he's good to go. And we need to come here and score a touchdown. Their defense doesn't pose that big of a threat. We need to attack these guys and get points.
Yeah, Darnold will be good to make a couple of those big plays against you where you're like, okay, he's going to be something good, but he's still very young and inexperienced.
Definitely.
So here goes a punt on 4th and 15. Tavon Austin will get away from it. It'll go out of bounds at about the Cowboy 29. So it'll be 1st down Dallas, and we need a touchdown on this drive.
Hmm.
Um, Ron Garrett says we need Cooper back. So has he just been out so far in this game? He hasn't after that first drive. He didn't play in the last drive.
I don't know if he's just been out. I'm gonna check my Twitter page right now.
Brian Naquin said, "Biplop, go away." What's up, Jay Freeman? Christian Manriquez, Terrence Shorts. What's going on? Some people I haven't shouted out yet. Ron Garrett said it was a quad injury and he's questionable to return. Appreciate that, Ron. We're in a commercial break right now. Cowboys set to get the ball back. Some of you might be listening to us and not able to watch. Maybe you're at work. So we have Cowboys getting the ball back, down 7-3 to the Jets with 13:37 to go in the second quarter. Cowboys coming off a drive where Zeke had a few nice big plays that put him in field goal range. Brett Maher, it's a long 50-yarder. We know he's pretty solid on the 50s. We're scared of him in the 30s and 40s. Dan says Garrett needs to go. His departure is long overdue. Bubba Lump says, yep, I'm over Garrett.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, it's just like you can't blame Garrett for the dumb penalties, but it's just like these are the same kind of penalties that befall us. You know what I mean?
Well,
And as I'm seeing right here, Cooper is out, and it's probably been something that's been going on all year. He's been talking about the injury since training camp. He's been going through it. He's been fighting through it like a good soldier. But right now, like I said, it looks like he can't even go. So now you're down Cooper. All you got is Gallup, a second-year player who's inexperienced, and Cedric Wilson, a Tavon Austin who is always hurt. You don't have a Devin Smith active right now, which is killing you right now. So you're asking yourself, who are your receiving core right now?
Jay Freeman says if we lose, I'm quitting my job because I can't bear the heat that's coming. Job says it's hard. It makes it hard to be a fan. And we're back from commercial break. First down, Cowboys. It's going to be a handoff Zeke right side. And he's bottled up for no gain. Cowboys' number one offense coming into this game. And right now they're showing a graphic that Zeke is all-time leader in total yards per game at this point in his career.
Wow, that's crazy.
Dak with the play action on second down, and he's got his man, and it is Tavon Austin up the right sideline. And a nice first down grab there off the
Well,
play action.
Tavon also, who's only 5'8", he's going to have to come up big in this game because we have no receivers. Huge that you don't have
So
Devin Smith in the game.
Cooper is out, or he's just out for now?
Cooper is out. I don't see him in the lineup.
I'm saying that they rule him out for the game.
I don't know. I don't see that.
So he could still be back in there.
The way it's looking, I doubt it.
Handoff Zeke. No gain again.
I mean,
patchwork offensive line, not able to run block today.
I don't know. It's just these run plays that they're calling. They're just so elementary right now. Like, come on, man. You see we can't. I mean, get some Tony Pollard in the game. That's Zeke right up the gut, and he's not going to get those yards. Do some pitch outs with Zeke or something. Do a sweep or something.
Second down and 11. Cedric Wilson went in motion. Dak looking left towards Gallup. And it's going to be dropped by Gallup.
Come on, man. You got to catch that, Gallup. Everybody's been singing your praises. Damn. It doesn't matter, man. You got to make these plays, dog. We're killing ourselves. You get what I'm saying? Like, you blame Garrett, but you can't blame Garrett for a freaking drop pass like that. That's not Garrett's fault. You get what I'm saying? That's not his fault. You got to make that damn play. Like, you have to make that damn play. There's no excuse for that.
2 drops by Gallup in this one. And I think Cowboys coming into this game were already leading the league in drops. I think Cobb and Cooper both were tops of the league in drop passes so far this season coming into this game. 3rd and 11. Dak in the shotgun. It's going to be a pitch out left side for Zeke. He's got a little space, but he's met.
Where's he going?
He
ain't going nowhere.
And that's going to be 4th down, but a flag on play. Let's see what happens with the flag. I keep seeing all these Dez Bryant comments. Marvell Bryant says sign Dez. I mean, what's that going to do? Dez is old. He was already on a decline when he left. Remember, he couldn't get it going with Dak. I think people forget that they just didn't have a good connection there at the end. Chris Jones out to punt. Barrett, the return man, standing back at his own 10.
Like I said, I don't know why we're surprised. This is too many times we see teams like this happen against like us.
Fair catch made at the 16. Jets will take over with 11:15 to go in the second quarter. And I don't understand how the offense gets going, at the end of we ended up outscoring Green Bay at the end. Granted, I know the game was pretty much out of reach, and maybe Green Bay's defense wasn't playing the same type of defense they would if it was a tighter game, but we ended up outscoring them, 21-3 in the second half, or late in the game, something like that. Outscored them 21-3, but it's just disappointing that the offense can't just continue what they did at the end of that game, because you saw Dak put up ridiculous numbers last week, minus the interceptions. 460 yards, was career high. A very high completion percentage, a couple touchdowns, and the picks that maybe 2 of them you could argue weren't on him. So you just kind of wish that would just carry over. And it did those first 3 weeks. It carried over game to game. I mean, he came out week 1 and obviously was on fire, had the monster quarterback, perfect rating, and then each week all the numbers declined the next 2 weeks, even though they got the wins. The yards went down, the completion percentage went down, the touchdowns went down, and then he even threw an interception. And then last week he comes back with a huge yardage game, but then a couple picks again. I know what's he got 6 picks now in the season, something like that.
Who's that? Dak?
Yeah,
Yes. 11 touchdowns, 6 picks.
6 picks on the season.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I could say at least 4 of those I will not put on him.
Mm-hmm.
But it just sucks that you can't have that consistency. Jamie Odea says try Pollard at wide receiver. I mean, at some point you might as well.
You're gonna have to because we don't have nobody out there, so he's got to play more anyway.
Jakari Williams says Witten's showing his age. I mean, he never did not show his age. He's been looking old and slow the whole season. I know he got the couple touchdowns early on, but those were what 2 or 3 yard touchdowns. It's not like he made a big play. Jay Freeman said the team isn't motivated. That I would attribute that to coaching if that's the case. Chop Young says if we lose, I'll not watch any games till they pick the carrot. Talking about Jason. First down coming up for our stream, which is obviously way behind you guys. Sam Darnold's got a guy on. It's Jamison Crowder for about 5 yards. Sean Lee on the tackle.
You see Amari Cooper sitting down. He's got a quad. Yeah, I don't see him coming back. You got a quad.
2nd and 5 for the Jets now. It's a handoff Bell left side, and he gets met in the backfield by DeMarcus Lawrence and Antoine Woods and LVE for no gain. So why was Devin Smith inactive today, or we just don't know?
I really don't know why they did that. They need to look like you already had the receiving core that was ailing. Cooper was already ailing. You already had Randall Cobb that was a surprise guy that came on the injured list with a back injury. He comes out of nowhere and is not active. So you need people out there. So I was curious to why you didn't activate Devin Smith. You're going to need him.
Are you seeing this Jeff Heath one-on-one down here at the bottom of the screen? For a 3rd and 4 for the Jets. Darnold in the shotgun. He's not even looking that way. Fires left. Got his guy. Easy completion to Jamison Crowder. It's against Jordan Lewis. There's a flag.
Penalty, though.
Maybe offensive pass interference here.
Take that back.
There's a hold on the offense, so that will not count. It'll be 3rd and long coming up here.
We needed that.
Yeah, because that would have been a killer there because you work hard to get a team off the field, and then they convert on you. And then it just kind of takes the air out of you. And it would be, once again, sustaining the drive and keeping the clock moving. Is Jordan Lewis wearing a bandana, or is his hair getting long, or what's that? I saw something hanging out the back of his helmet there.
Yeah.
His hair?
He was growing a little afro, so that's probably it.
That thing was hanging down. I think he's got a bandana on.
3rd and 14, man. Get these guys off the field. This is, I said, 28-17? I'll be surprised if we score 28 points.
3rd and 14. It's a handoff to Le'Veon Bell.
Wow.
Makes a couple guys miss. Picks up about 6 yards. It'll be 4th down coming up.
Made Van Der Esch miss again. Van Der Esch misses another tackle, made him look like on skates once again. Van Der Esch not breaking down. Le'Veon Bell with the quick move shakes out Van Der Esch. That's becoming a problem with him.
Yeah, Travis Nero just said Wolfman keeps getting ankles broke by elite running backs. And Jop says, have y'all noticed LVE hasn't howled at all this season?
There ain't been a lot of it, but you know what? Remember when I talked about G? Then when we talked on shows, I said LVE, just because he was the man last year, he still got to show and prove. I said that. Can't live off of what everybody said last year. Let me see if we can get a play right here.
Tavon Austin on a punt return. He
ain't going nowhere.
He's too small to get off of a tackle, but this looks like it could be a face mask or a horse.
Yeah, I thought that's what I thought.
On the tackle there, dragging Austin down by some piece of gear on his upper body there. Looked like the helmet or the horse collar, one of the two. But we'll see what the call is. Cowboys will have the ball back. Jay Freeman says soft players. They need to pull from the 90s players. I mean, that was supposed to be the whole Jason Garrett theme. Was the 90s bringing that back. Bubba Lump said, "Here's an idea: fire Jason Garrett, hire Urban Meyer." Hmm.
Yeah, I've been hearing the Urban Meyer thing, but you know what? I
That would
don't know
be
about that.
that would be interesting. Urban, if you want a run heavy team, you're definitely gonna get that if you get an Urban Meyer. That guy loves to run the football. I know from watching a lot of Buckeye games. You know too.
Mm-hmm. For sure, that's his mo. And you got Ezekiel Elliott back there. That's his boy. Oh yeah.
Dak would probably get 1,000 yards rushing as a quarterback.
But you know, he know he had to switch it up. He know he couldn't run like that in the NFL. He's got to throw that ball, so he had to adjust.
Yeah, he's a great special teams coach, which is something we've never had. I mean, we had a decent special teams coach, but I'm just saying we never. I want to. You remember like the Bears and like the Chiefs? They've always had like monster return guys.
Mm-hmm.
That's the department of the team I feel like we've always kind of overlooked was the special teams, like a return man. Brian Naquin says Urban Meyer loves some Zeke. Jamie O'Dea says, what about Lincoln Riley?
I mean, they've been talking about that story forever. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with that. Like I said, you know, we can speculate, but who knows what actually would happen with this Jerry Jones thing? Where everybody's talking about the Jason Garrett thing, this game ain't even over. So you heard what they said. He's not on the hot seat. I don't see a Jason Garrett getting fired unless there's like a 6 or 7 game losing streak. That's the only way he'll get fired this year. If they still keep battling and play games and that's that of nature, they're just not going to renew the contract next year, and they'll look forward and look move on. And I don't honestly know who they will look for. There's been names, but I don't know where Jerry Jones or Stephen Jones would even begin to look because I don't know what style type of guy they want. I'm gonna keep it real. You know what type of dudes they really want if they want to go that route. But as of right now, I'm not worried about Jason Garrett getting fired. I'm worried about if they can win this game against these Jets.
So here we go, back from the commercial break. Cowboys getting the ball back again. They have it at their own 38-yard line. 8:32 to go in the first half. Dak finds Witten, and that'll be a 6-yard gain there.
Looks like is that Amari Cooper back in the game or no?
We'll have to take a look again. We couldn't see from that spot, but I don't think he was officially ruled out, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's coming back in. Sure, they're just gonna probably kind of have him on a little bit of a snap count.
I'm gonna see because I think I'll see if I'll away.
No Cooper in on this play. It's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I think he
Zeke in the
might be out for
backfield.
quad.
Zeke gets a handoff. He's showing some patience, and he picks up nothing.
I mean, there's nothing up the middle, man. Like, what is going on? Like, he's going up to the hole, hesitating. I mean, 15 million, whatever. You coming up to the line, hesitating. Get your ass and bust through that damn line. He coming to the line, hesitating, trying to find a hole. Is there no hole there? I don't know what the hell is going on, but you ain't getting no yards. And when they keep on telling us our team goes by Zeke goes, that's a damn lie. No, it
And
ain't.
it's funny now that he signed the contract. That's always what's going to come up for him.
You're
It
damn right
always
it's
will
gonna
be.
come up. It always will be. You get that paid that money, they're gonna expect you to perform elite.
3rd and 2. We need a play here from Dak. He
Run.
steps up. And he's got a big time catch after concentration there for Cedric Wilson.
Cedric Wilson with a great play, and Dak once again getting smacked.
Yes, the ball was tipped up in the air, and Cedric Wilson did a great job. And I don't like this Hewitt guy here, this 46 for the Jets. I don't like this guy.
Why is that?
I don't like the way he tackled Tavon Austin earlier and the way he was just acting after the play. And right here, he's just being all extra. So it's just kind of annoying. I hate when players do like an acting job.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
And
Dak took a shot.
last week, the dude for the Packers, he kept doing the injuries. What do you have? 5 injuries in that fourth quarter or something? Stopped the play each time when we were driving.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I get you might have an injury, but 5 of them.
Right.
So I see sometimes why the fans want to boo these guys because there are times where they're not really hurt and they're playing the refs and getting the clock stopped. James Nook says Fleming and Knight are killing us. Yeah, but you know what? We have one of the best offensive lines in the league when our guys are all healthy. So you can't just expect to always have that because most teams don't have that, and they still seem to somehow get by with some good quarterbacks. So those guys just are able to get around and improvise and make plays without having the best offensive line. That's just kind of a bonus when you have the best offensive line.
We can't just say that. I mean, he's. I'm not going to. Why are we going to say if you're looking at that? Are you? See, people need to watch the tape. Don't just sit there and say because everybody else is saying they're playing bad or somebody saying Cam Fleming's playing bad that he's getting tackled right here. I mean, that's a play. Dak had time in the pocket. He rolled out. Nobody was open. You got to understand, we don't have a Amari Cooper in there. We don't have a receiving core in there. So now you got a Tavon Austin, a Cedric Wilson, and a Michael Gallup, and a slow Jason Witten. You know what I'm saying? A Blake Jordan who's barely being used. So people need to understand this. So when everybody's talking about the offensive tackles and I'm not giving them a pass, people need to understand what receiving core we have out there right now. We don't have anybody out there that is really anybody that Greg Williams is scared of. So he's going to keep on dialing up pressure all damn game.
We're in a commercial break right now. You got any comments over there?
Yeah, I'm checking them out right now.
I'm trying to get some stats up here for us.
I don't know, just a few people agreeing with just basically what I'm saying. I mean, I'm just, just keeping it real. Like, uh, we don't have anybody out there. You know what I'm saying? So people need to understand that.
And
There you
back,
go.
it's a handoff. Tony Pollard. He gets about
But
2 yards.
okay, but do you see the difference? You get what I'm saying? Now you seen that run, right? And I'm not saying just that run, but do you see the difference with the explosiveness? That Zeke just comes right up to the middle of the
Yeah, I
line and
mean,
just boom. You know what I mean?
Pollard's definitely the faster player. Like he's quicker and more explosive in the short areas. There's no question. So after that play, it's 2nd down and 8 now. Cowboys on the move at the Jet 38. It's a play action to Zeke out of the gun. Dak looking left side, and it's incomplete. Another drop
Got to
there
catch
for
another
Michael
drop. Is
Gallup.
that Cooper?
It's
Is
Michael
that
Gallup.
Gallup? That's 2 drops for you, dog. I mean, come on, man.
The balls are a little high, but you still got to catch
You got to
those.
catch that.
I mean, look at all the pressure he's getting. He's not going to
You
throw a
got to
perfect
still catch.
ball.
You still could have caught that. Let's see. That's kind of high, but you still could have caught. That's kind of high, though.
I
That's
mean,
kind of high.
yeah, it's pretty high, but look at how he's getting smashed and all that pressure in his face. So
Yeah, but he's kicking that foot back up again. He needs to stop doing that. That's what's making those balls sail high.
he's not getting that clean pocket. He's probably rushing and a little jittery because he's feeling all this pressure. Here they go with the blitz again, right in his face. But this time they counter with a dump off to
There you go,
Tavon Austin,
Tavon
who's on the move
Austin.
across the 20.
That's what you like about him.
Out
He's
to the
got that quick
15.
speed.
First down, Cowboys at the Jets' 15-yard line. So Cowboys on the move. That was a great counter to the blitz that time, finding the quick underneath man, Tavon Austin, who can do damage after the catch with his speed against linebackers across that middle. Big play. Cowboys need a touchdown here bad. So first down now from the Jet 15. Austin in motion. It's a handoff. Zeke left side. He's got a little space. Makes a little wiggle. Falls ahead. Picks up about 4 to 5 yards on that play. And that's a classic Zeke finishing the run, lunging ahead for a couple extra yards there. Bubba Lump said Prescott's going to get hurt the way that these guys are blitzing him and smacking at his head.
I mean, that's coming with the game. I mean, you can't do anything about that. I mean, you can't do anything with when they're sending the house with you almost not like every play when they're sending the house. There's nothing you can really do.
Cooper's still sidelined. Cowboys trying to see if they can make it work without him. Is this Jalen Guyton in the game down here? Who's this?
Oh no, that might be that one receiver from the
Bengals.
Bengals, Ventel Bryant. Yeah,
Yep.
Ventel Bryant.
That's the one. Zeke with a 4-yard gain there on a 2nd down and 5, so it'll be 3rd and 1 coming up. And Zeke definitely doing his thing in between the tackles, but we just haven't seen the big plays from him this year as quite as much as we've seen before. The 50, 40, 50-yard runs. But 52 total yards for him in the first half now. We're at 430 and counting in the first half. 3rd and 1, handoff Zeke. He gets met in the backfield. He'll lose a
Man,
yard
come
there.
on, man. Like,
Predictable right there.
seriously? This predictable, man. Come on, dog. We're going to run right up the middle. They know we're going to do that, man. Like, come on, dog.
You got to go play action or roll out or a
Dudes,
toss or
yes. I
something
mean,
there.
come on. They know we're going to do that. We're losing at the line of scrimmage. You seen Knight right there.
Heck,
Martin loses.
that came right up the middle.
It looked like Frederick lost. We're going for it right here.
4th and 2, Cowboys keeping the offense on the field. I'm sure frustrated right now that you can't pick up a yard, so they're going to keep him out there. It's going to be an option run for Dak, and he's going to lose a yard, and he's going to go down and get smacked hard, and it'll be a turnover. And the Jets will take over inside their own 20 with 3:46 to go in the first half, leading 7-3.
Yeah, but you know what's so funny? I told everybody about this. I'm not even like getting mad because I knew this was gonna happen.
Why didn't Dak keep going outside with that?
I knew this is the typical Cowboys, dog.
Like, it looked like Zeke got out there and set that edge. I feel like he could have just stayed outside on that run. And that was a long two, too. That definitely should have been an option there, not just a straight quarterback run. Wouldn't you think there would be options on a 4th and 2? You can throw it or run it, or give it to Zeke.
This is pathetic, for real.
So 1st and 10 for the Jets at their own 8. Darnold, play action to Bell. Lawrence with pressure. He's going deep, looking down the middle. He's got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's going to score, folks. That's going to be a 92-yard touchdown pass from Sam Darnold. All alone out there is Robbie Anderson running through the secondary. And that's pathetic. And I just said before we jumped on here, if the Cowboys lose this game, we're done. This season is done. Man, I do not want to be on social media right now.
Yeah, I already got people inboxing me.
Or this week at all if we do lose this game. Obviously, still plenty of time to go, but it just sucks when you start off so strong, but you don't really know what you are. And then you face 2 better teams and get beat. And then now you're losing to a team that you definitely feel like you're better than them. But it's Sam Darnold right now. That's the difference.
No, this bad defense is a difference. Cheeto gets blazed up right here. That's Cheeto's fault. Gets blazed up. I mean, he doesn't know how to physically. Law Nation said it before that Cheeto doesn't get physical at the line of scrimmage. He goes for the quick double move, and then boom, you seen what happens.
And of
blazed up.
And of course, Jeff Heath don't have a good angle. Solomon Jernigan says, I don't like Jeff Heath in coverage. Jets are smart knowing that's a weakness. Jamie Diaz says, we need a damn change. James Nooks, well, nice knowing you, Garrett. I think Lincoln Riley will be here next. Cortland Horn, oh my God, we should have drafted Thornhill.
Seriously, what did Thornhill have to do with Cheeto breaking down the coverage? You get what I'm saying? Like, Thornhill had nothing to do with that. That's Cheeto. That was Cheeto's fault.
Here's the kickoff. It's going to be another touchback. And Andre says Cowboys should just go on hiatus. No one comes to play. Raheem Scott says Purge Squad, shaking my head. Jose Marin says team thinks they're a badass but don't act like it on the field. Raheem Scott says Dak is getting murdered. Jamie Rangel says this is just embarrassing. And Bubba thinks Jason Garrett has lost the locker room.
No, I don't think he's lost the locker room.
I don't think not yet, but I think he could if we keep losing like this. First down hand, or no, it's a play action. He's got Blake Jarwin who gets tackled for about a 1 yard gain right there, and that's not going to do anything for you. Trying to counter this blitz that the Jets keep sending on this weak offensive line. You keep seeing Dak getting buried as they're showing now. Just on that play, he got smashed. So right now you need La'el Collins and Tyron Smith back more than ever. 2nd and 9, shotgun for Dak. Looking right, he's got Tavon Austin, who's got it out to the 33-yard line to bring up 3rd and 2. Andre says we purge ourselves.
Ain't never lying.
Jay Freeman says they're punishing Dak.
It's the same old story, man. Like, I don't know why. How are y'all, anybody surprised right here? Are y'all really surprised?
Jose Marin said, question, guys. What's up, Jose? Send it in. Chris Mitchell's so disappointed right now.
Why?
From the performance that we're seeing so far. 3rd and 2. Dak in the shotgun. He's looking left. He's got Blake Jarwin who can't hold on. It's incomplete. And there's Cowboys will have to punt.
We're soft.
With 2:14 to go in the first half.
We're soft. We soft. We soft, dog.
We might have to call this one early, folks.
We soft, dog.
We get 21.
Look at that.
We might have to
Look at
end the
that.
stream.
Look at that. We just soft, dog. Like, we soft. Like, hey, did you see? Hey, remember the video I just made, G? On with the Cowboys?
Yeah, the complacent thing.
Yeah, don't be complacent. And I asked us. I said, we soft? I said, no, I don't think we soft. But when I see this right here, you got the damn Jets who are 0-4, 14-0 on us, and we look soft as shit.
Let them have it.
I mean, we look soft as hell, dog. Like, this is, look, same old thing be going. This ain't, like, how are we surprised? Like, that's why I don't even get mad at this shit, because it's the same old thing. We are soft. Teams come, like, I don't know why anybody's surprised. Like, everybody thought we'd just come in and beat the Jets. No, I said it. I said it this week. I said, guess what? Don't sleep. Sam Darnold coming back from mono. That means the Jets are going to be on 1,000. They're going to be on 1 million. They're going to be on New York. And guess what? Isn't it typical for the Dallas Cowboys to have the terrible quarterback play all these games, and then Sam Darnold just happens to be eligible against the Dallas Cowboys? And what the hell always happens when those type of things just happen with us, G?
I mean, if you've been watching over the years and you're a real Cowboys fan,
you know what happens.
You're pretty used to what we're seeing here, honestly.
You know what happens. You see, Darnold ain't played he played one game. He comes all the way back against the Cowboys. And guess what he's doing? He's kicking our butts, just like I said. And when I posted on my Twitter, I said, guess what? Sam Darnold is going to be active this game.
Man.
Cowboys, don't sleep.
Colin Cowherd is going to be sucking all up on Sam Darnold's after this game. Like, wait and see. If anybody watches the Herd, they know how obsessed Colin Cowherd is with Sam Darnold. Devin Johnson says this shows the Cowboys aren't for real and all their wins were against bad teams. Yeah, I mean, right now, that's what it is.
And what else? Remember when we talked about the even years and the odd years?
Yep. Playoffs, no playoffs. Playoffs, no playoffs.
And this is the odd year.
For Jason Garrett, he's never done 2 playoffs in a row.
This is the odd year. He always does good in even years. All his NFC champions was 2014, 2016, 2018, 2015, no playoffs, 2017, no playoffs, 2013, no playoffs.
So, yeah, we're due for no playoffs this season.
If it stays true.
But the only good thing we can say, I guess, is what really matters is that we play our best football when the playoffs come, if we can get there. And right now, the Eagles lost, so that was a good thing for us today. So if we can somehow claw and scratch and win the division, once we hit the playoffs, just be your best team you can be for those 4 games, and we'd be good.
You don't believe that?
No, I mean, because it hasn't happened. But that's what you got to do. That's what you got to hope for when
we
you're seeing
don't
a team
believe
like
it,
this. When you're seeing
we
it
don't
like
believe
this,
that.
you're looking at it like, okay, this team ain't winning no big games. We can see that right now. But if they can somehow fight and get there, there's the possibility.
Mm-hmm.
But we just haven't seen that. But that's would be what you would hope that could happen when you see a team like this. Le'Veon Bell left side tripped up there, but still gets about 4 or 5 yards after getting hit in the backfield. LVE comes in on the stop. 2nd down and 6. Under 2 minutes to go. That we just came out of the 2-minute warning.
And let's look at Sam Darnold's stats: 10 to 15, 168 yards, and 1 touchdown in the first half. Yep. And people were saying, "Oh, Sam Darnold's overrated. Sam Darnold sucks." Yeah, maybe he does, but I knew he was gonna have a good game. I just knew. Wow, this is just amazing. This is just really amazing, dog.
My guy Corey Boyd's in there. Appreciate you, Corey. Jets at midfield with the 1st down. Sam Darnold just eating up this defense, although it was a great breakup right there by Byron Jones. But still,
Hell,
great pass there.
If anything, go after Cheeto. You've seen you can blaze him up, but that was a great pass right there.
It was just Anderson. Great
That
job
was a
by
great D.
Jones.
That was a great D by Jones, because if he didn't put his hand there, that's a catch.
So
I mean, he laid that ball perfectly.
Minute and 11 to go. Darnold 10 out of 15, 168, the touchdown, and a couple of big throws at big moments.
I was about to be a big one right here. About to be a big one right here.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
They said this is Darnold's coming out game. This is the game where he's going to ascend to the next level of quarterbacking. Big play right there. Another 30-yard chunk to put the Jets in the red zone with a 1st down with under a minute to go in the first half. And Sam Darnold putting on a clinic out here. He's just got too clean of a pocket. So right now, offensive line and defensive line struggling bad in this game. I've been seeing some clean-looking stuff here for Sam Darnold so far today. There's been a couple pressures, but he's been able to move around them. Right there, you see it again on the 1st down run. And then
look at that.
You talk about this being soft right there. He just gets, I don't know who the defender was there. Was it LVE?
Mm-hmm.
The tight end just rips off of him and picks up the 1st down like it's nothing, and he's flexing on him. And the Jets will take a timeout with 30 seconds to go until the half, and the Jets with all the momentum right now. And the Cowboys just looking pathetic both sides of the ball in this first half. It's just embarrassing because we talk, after those first 3 games, we felt like we were one of the best teams. I mean, they had us up there at like number 3 in the power rankings, in the NFL. And I see a spoiler. I see a score update on our graphic.
Yep, they scored a touchdown. And Sam Darnold's stats for the first half: 13 of 18, 218 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Devin Jones, the Jets are better than the record. It's just they haven't had a good quarterback. Yeah, I mean, they definitely were looking good week 1 with Sam Darnold, although they ended up losing the game. But I said, man, we know Darnold had potential. But like James said as well a little bit ago, why does it just happen to be this game against us where he's going to come back? This is going to be the game that ascends him to now he's like a good quarterback in the league. He kind of has struggled as far as winning games and stuff or making big plays in big moments. But today he's making all the big plays at the right times. Bubba Lump says, now has Garrett lost a locker room? Juan Madrid says, stop wearing the damn blue jerseys.
That ain't got shit to do with this.
Jamie O'Dia says, wow, the team has quit. Devin Johnson puts a Darnold over Dak symbol, saying Darnold's better.
That don't got nothing to do with no Sam Darnold, Dak Prescott.
I'm seeing these offensive and defensive lines struggling, and that's what I'm seeing.
We're getting beat up front. That's why we're losing this game. We're getting beat up front. We have no pass rush. Sam Darnold's been sacked once the whole game, one time the whole game.
And that was probably a coverage
and that was the very beginning. He has all the time in the world. He's doing what he's wants. Once again, Teams know how to scheme us. Once again, we talk about Chris Richard, Ron Marinelli, this vaunted hot boys this, hot boys that, hot boy gear, hot boy shakes, hot boy drinks, hot boys this, hot boys that. And guess what? We don't look like the hot boys. We look like the trash boys.
Oh man. All you can really do here is laugh and cry. Those are your two options.
I definitely ain't crying. Not for
Well,
these dudes.
laugh and cry.
Yeah, we definitely, I got people all in my inbox saying y'all getting smashed by the Jets. We trash. Look at them. They just celebrating. They geeked up. And I told you, and I said it was going to be 28-17. I said this game was going to be tight all the way. The first half, we were going to be super tight. And then the next half, we would pull away. But guess what? You know what I'm saying? We had the one sack by Quinn that you saw right there. But other than that, as you see right here with Cheeto getting blazed up with the double move, he goes for it. And why? Did he get a free release? Once again, free release. He doesn't jam anybody at the line. I don't know if that was the coverage, but this is typical. I'm not even going to trip.
There's a 9-yard gain on first down for the Cowboys. Trying to get something here before the half with 21 seconds to go. Maybe try to sneak into field goal range, but now you pretty much have to abandon the running game for the rest of this game for the most part. I mean, if you're going to be down like this, we're looking at Dak throwing the ball another 40 times here. Andre says, I just want to puke right now. Brian Naquin says, the mild boys. Jop Young says, Cheeto Puffs. Second and 1. The graphic says Cowboys need about 22 yards to get in the field goal range. And almost intercepted.
Look at that. There. Wide open.
It looked like Cedric Wilson was there. But
yeah, now we just trash.
People arguing about the jersey curse with the blue jerseys. Justin Fernando says...
got none about no damn jersey.
Justin Fernando says we played with the white jerseys last week. Travis said Dak has weird takeover ability, whatever that means. Why is it weird?
Mm-mm.
3rd and 1 left, or 16 seconds left in the pathetic first half. There's a Michael Gallup catch across midfield. 10 seconds.
Now you're gonna catch it when it don't matter.
Peter Landberg says, this is the season, people. If they turn this around, that's good, but I'm really worried that we will sink even deeper. Cortland Horn says, let's have Lewis play safety over Heath. Cowboys trying to get in field goal range here. Ball at the Jet 49. 9 seconds to go in the half. Dak in the shotgun by himself. Gets the snap. There's a blitz coming right side. Quick toss here to Jason Witten, and he'll be down around the 44, and that's the target line to gain for a field goal try. Timeout there, and Maher will probably come out and try the deep one. Looks like, 62 yards from here? He hit one like that last season. 5 seconds to go. Jets still have a timeout if they want to ice, but really no reason to on a kick this long.
We almost at halftime.
Oh, yeah, we're about to go to half. I can see the score graphic, and I can see what has happened. And you can
got
see
the field goal.
on
He
your
made
screen
it
as well.
He made it.
Hey, we know he's good for the deep ones.
Maybe this might be their motivation that we got a field goal kick by 80 yards. And maybe that might be their motivation going into halftime. But you know what? Whatever. I'm ready to go to halftime. I'm ready.
62. This guy has a big leg.
Can't make a 30-yarder, but he can make a 62-yarder. What a weirdo.
Yeah, that's your weirdo. It's your kicker that can hit from 62 but can't hit from 40. There it is. That's the half. I'll go ahead and pop in our graphic. We'll take a break. We'll be back for the second half.
All right.
did one hell of a job. And the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys? Think like Cowboys. Make you say Wild Boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Big game, first name James. He interviewed, he called the games. Silver blue, you know the name. From the Emmitt Smith to the Michael Irv. We beating skins, shooting birds. I see a Bengal snatch it out his fur. Favorite team on the planet Earth. From Monday night to Sunday church. DJ putting in the work. I'm tuning in, no need to search. Through thick and thin and good and worse, them Cowboys. Click like Cowboys. Make you say Wild Boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Done did it again. How about them Cowboys? Click like Cowboys. Make you say Wild Boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that wins. Silver and blue done did it now from the deck to the Zeke, from the O down to the D, just like you cannot see them boys. No, you can't see producer G. Oh, no, you can't go. Stay for the show, you locked down like Hot Boys D on 4th and Go. Now from the field to the streets, from the shoes into the cleats, from the jersey to this hat, that's my team, make me complete. Now from the field to the streets, from the shoes into the cleats, from the jerseys to the hat, that's my team, make it complete. How about them Cowboys? Kick like Cowboys. Make you say Wild Boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Done did it again. How about them Cowboys? Kick like Cowboys. Make you say Wild Boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that wins. Silver and blue done did it again.
You did one hell of a job. And the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys? Think like Cowboys. Make you say Wild Boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Big game, first name James. He interviewed, he called the games. Silver blue, you know the name. From the Emmitt Smith to the Michael Irv. We beating skins, shooting birds. I see a Bengal snatch it out his fur. Favorite team on the planet Earth. From Monday night to Sunday church. DJ putting in the work. I'm tuning in, no need to search. Through thick and thin and good and worse, them Cowboys. Click like Cowboys. Make you say Wild Boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Done did it again. How about them Cowboys? Click like Cowboys. Make you say Wild Boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that wins. Silver and blue done did it now from the deck to the Zeke, from the O down to the D, just like you cannot see them boys. No, you can't see producer G. Oh, no, you can't go. Stay for the show, you locked down like Hot Boys D on 4th and Go. Now from the field to the streets, from the shoes into the cleats, from the jersey to this hat, that's my team, make me complete. Now from the field to the streets, from the shoes into the cleats, from the jerseys to the hat, that's my team, make it complete. How about them Cowboys? Kick like Cowboys. Make you say Wild Boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Done did it again. How about them Cowboys? Click like Cowboys. Make you say Wild Boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that wins. Silver and blue done did it again.
did one hell of a job, and the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys? Click like Cowboys. Make you say wow boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Big game, first name James. He interviewed, he called the games. Silver blue, you know the name. From the Emmitt Smith to the Michael Irv. We beating skins, shooting birds. I see a Bengal snatch it out his fur. Favorite team on the planet Earth. From Monday night to Sunday church. DJ putting in the work. I'm tuning in, no need to search. Through thick and thin and good and worse, them Cowboys. Click like Cowboys. Make you say wow boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Done did it again. How about them Cowboys? Click like Cowboys. Make you say wow boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that wins. Silver and blue done did it out from the deck to the Zeke, from the O down to the D, just like you cannot see them boys. No, you can't see producer G. Oh, no, you can't go. Stay for the show, you locked down like Hot Boys D on 4th and Go. Now from the field to the streets, from the shoes into the cleats, from the jersey to this hat, that's my team, make me complete. Now from the field to the streets, from the shoes into the cleats, from the jerseys to the hat, that's my team, make it complete. How about them Cowboys? Click like Cowboys. Make you say wow boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Done did it again. How about them Cowboys? Click like Cowboys. Make you say wow boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that wins. Silver and blue done did it again.
You did one hell of a job, and the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys? Click like Cowboys. Make you say wow boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Big game, first name James. He interviewed, he called the games. Silver blue, you know the name. From the Emmitt Smith to the Michael Irv. We beating skins, shooting birds. I see a Bengal snatch it out his fur. Favorite team on the planet Earth. From Monday night to Sunday church. DJ putting in the work. I'm tuning in, no need to search. Through thick and thin and good and worse, them Cowboys. Click like Cowboys. Make you say wow boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Done did it again. How about them Cowboys? Click like Cowboys. Make you say wow boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that wins. Silver and blue done did it out from the deck to the Zeke, from the O down to the D, just like you cannot see them boys. No, you can't see producer G. Oh, no, you can't go. Stay for the show, you locked down like Hot Boys D on 4th and Go. Now from the field to the streets, from the shoes into the cleats, from the jersey to this hat, that's my team, make me complete. Now from the field to the streets, from the shoes into the cleats, from the jerseys to the hat, that's my team, make it complete. How about them Cowboys? Click like Cowboys. Make you say wow boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Done did it again. How about them Cowboys? Click like Cowboys. Make you say wow boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that wins. Silver and blue done did it again.
How did one hell of a job, and the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys? Click like Cowboys. Make you say wow boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Big game, first name James. He interviewed, he called the games. Silver blue, you know the name. From the Emmitt Smith to the Michael Irv. We beating skins, shooting birds. I see a Bengal snatch it out his fur. Favorite team on the planet Earth. From Monday night to Sunday church. DJ putting in the work. I'm tuning in, no need to search. Through thick and thin and good and worse, them Cowboys. Click like Cowboys. Make you say wow boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Done did it again. How about them Cowboys? Click like Cowboys. Make you say wow boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that wins. Silver and blue done did it out from the deck to the Zeke, from the O down to the D, just like you cannot see them boys. No, you can't see producer G. Oh, no, you can't go. Stay for the show, you locked down like Hot Boys D on 4th and Go. Now from the field to the streets, from the shoes into the cleats, from the jersey to this hat, that's my team, make me complete. Now from the field to the streets, from the shoes into the cleats, from the jerseys to the hat, that's my team, make it complete. How about them Cowboys? Kick like Cowboys. Make you say wow boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Done did it again. How about them Cowboys? Kick like Cowboys. Make you say wow boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that wins. Silver and blue done did it again.
You did one hell of a job, and the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys? Click like Cowboys. Make you say wow boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Big game, first name James. He interviewed, he called the games. Silver blue, you know the name. From the Emmitt Smith to the Michael Irv. We beating skins, shooting birds. I see a Bengal snatch it out his fur. Favorite team on the planet Earth. From Monday night to Sunday.
First down to 10. Dak is in the shotgun. Gives a quick play fake. Gives it to Zeke Elliott for no gain. Once
My
again.
fault, man, I was a little late getting back in here.
You're good. Don't rush. We ain't doing nothing. Lost 1 yard. Ezekiel up the middle. We gonna go right on first down. We need to be aggressive, and we're down 21-6. We gonna run right up the gut.
Second down and 11 now. Dak in the shotgun. Zeke goes out to the left, so he's by himself now in the shotgun. Has some time to throw, looking, stuttering, rolling left, getting pressured, fires, and it's going to be caught by Jason Witten for a first down. A nice about 20-yard gain there.
Good roll out by Dak. Once again, evaded pressure.
He was looking, looked like maybe for Tavon Austin on a quick read, but it was covered and then improvised and makes a play. So first down now, and that's a good pickup for the Cowboys. They needed that to keep the chains moving and keep a drive alive. Opening drive of the second half here. First down, handoff Zeke, left side. He slices up to the left side and picks up a good 6 yards there. So it'll be second down and about 4 to go. Cowboys moving the ball here. They're showing inactives, and you do have Amari Cooper officially out of this game. So Cooper out, Cobb out, Lale Collins out, Tyron Smith out. 4 starters there, and that will definitely hurt your team. But maybe Zeke and Dak can do enough to bring this team back here. With a second down carry for Zeke, picking up about 2 of the 4, so 3rd and 2 coming up.
But this is where you find out if Garrett could do this, right? Injuries, everybody down 21-6 against an 0-4 team in a hostile environment. Here's you got to see. This is where you keep it Gase and Garrett for an extension, right? These are the type of games. Come back in the game and show you're a better team.
Man, this game is rough. 3rd and 1 now. Dak in the shotgun with Zeke. It's a handoff Zeke, and he's got the first down and some more. Slashing, dashing, picking up about 15 on the 3rd and 1 carry.
Yeah, don't do none of that eat.
Yes, no time to be celebrating a first down in this situation, being down 21-6 to the Jets. And I'm not trying to hear Colin Cowherd drooling all over Sam Darnold all week.
Oh, he's going to be drooling.
But if we can come back and win, it'll shut him up.
He'll still run his mouth.
It's a handoff Zeke, right side on first down. Jets
Come
all
on,
over.
man. Come on, dog.
Loss of 4 there. So 2nd and 14 coming up after a big loss. The handoff right side for Zeke. This offensive line is getting bullied today.
Can't hold the point of attack. Blake Jarwin can't hold his man. Blake Jarwin can't block worth poo. We know that. He can only pass catch. He can't block worth nothing. So you see he got beat off the line once again. And they know the mismatches. They know Blake Jarwin can't block. So they're going to attack people that they can't block. Tony Pollard looks like, yep.
In the game, play fake.
Drop it off to Tony.
Instead, he goes right side to Tavon Austin for a gain of about 6. So it'll be 3rd and about 8 coming up.
Yeah, look at that Jets just talking trash to us.
Opening drive, second half. Cowboys down 21-6. 11:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. Tony Pollard remains in the game. Like to see some design plays for him. Dak calling out signals, communicating with receivers. Gets a snap in the shotgun. They send another blitz. And he finds Michael Gallup for the first down out to the 20-yard line.
Way to hold on to that ball. You need to redeem yourself after the 2 big drops in that first half stop drives.
Oh, I'm just looking at a score update for the Cardinals-Falcons. Cardinals up 27-13. Kyler Murray, 300 yards and a couple touchdown tosses.
Is Kyler Murray a midget?
He does look kind of stubbly, doesn't he?
Doesn't he? Don't he look stubby? He looks like a midget.
Yeah, he's got like that stubbiness to him, which is different than just someone who's short.
Yeah.
First down from the 20-yard line of the Jets. Handoff Zeke right side. He's got space. Makes a man miss. Picks up about 8 yards there. A nice first down carry for Zeke as he's trying to get it going here in the 3rd quarter, although he did have a pretty solid first half himself.
Good block by Brandon Knight on the seal.
So first down for the Cowboys at the Jet 13-yard line.
Looks like the Cowboys are trying to impose their will with the run game right here with Ezekiel Elliott.
In the pistol formation right now, it's going to be a handoff to Zeke. He lunges ahead, picks up the first down, another 4-yard gain, 5-yard gain. And Zeke picking up steam here is 1st and goal now for the Cowboys. Under 10 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Down 2 possessions. Desperately needing a touchdown on this drive. 10 plays on the drive, 67 yards, and over 5.5 minutes and counting. So best drive of the day right here for the Cowboys, but can they finish the drive? 2 long Brett Maher field goals in the first half. No touchdowns yet. It's a handoff Zeke up the left side who slices through the tackles, but gains about 2 yards on that play. So it'll be 2nd and goal now from the Jet 6-yard line.
Cowboys need to score a touchdown here. Period.
Yes, we got to get this touchdown. All these field goals are not going to win ball games.
No, not at all.
especially when you're down 15 here. You really need 2 touchdowns, and you need one of them to be a 2-point conversion. Field goaling teams to death makes you complacent, like what you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Zeke with
We're
another
still running.
handoff.
I mean, there we go running up the middle, man. Like, come on, we're putting us in positions that we don't do anything.
So that's about a 1-yard gain. So it'll be 3rd and goal from about the 4-yard line. Cowboys eating a lot of clock on this drive. Coming up on 7 minutes of drive time right here. This being the 12th play. Zeke as many yards rushing on this drive as he had in the whole first half. Shotgun snap. Dak looking right. He's got Jason Witten for the touchdown, but there's a flag.
And guess what? Pass interference on Dallas. It's just typical for us, dog. We can't get out our own way, dude. It's pathetic. This is pathetic, dog. Like, what? This is pathetic, man. Pathetic. We can't get out our own way. Every time we do something.
I'm looking at Facebook Live comments. Big Game James is looking at you guys over on YouTube. So keep them coming. We appreciate it. We're going to be giving shout-outs and mentioning comments as we go along in between plays and commercial breaks and stuff like that. Justin Bernardo says, trash, horrible call. Cortland Horn says, BS call. Third and goal, and I can already see by our graphic, which keeps updating way before we see it, that we did not score a touchdown, but in fact, after Zeke drops the 3rd down catch, which wouldn't have been scored anyway, Brett Maher comes in and hits a field goal. So Brett Maher doing his thing with the field goals today, 3 for 3. But as we just were talking, that's not going to win ball games. You're still down by 12 here. You're still going to need 2 touchdowns to win this game regardless. So you like that you can get a field goal, but you hate to settle for one in this situation. You definitely want a touchdown, especially for the number 1 offense in the league. I mean, come on.
And especially now you have, 7 minutes and 30 seconds left, and you drive all the way downfield just to score a field goal. But once again, I mean, what do you say about the call? BS call, we get a touchdown, and it's just always something with us, man. Like, I don't know. I can't sit there and blame Garrett when you get a offensive pass interference. You feel me?
Well,
but it just seems like this is typical with our teams. This always happens to us, dog. Like, this is not something that's out of the ordinary with us. Every time we get something happen to us good, there's always a penalty.
Do you agree that penalties are a result of discipline, which I believe for me could be attributed to coaching?
Yeah, that could be when you still have the same dumb plays. But, I mean, also you have refs that make stupid calls too, so you can't always blame the discipline when a ref makes a dumbass call like that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. These refs have a quota. They just like police officers have a quota. They hand out tickets every month. These referees have quotas to hit throwing these penalty flags. Andre says Garrett should have challenged that. Yeah, well, so far this season, that hasn't worked out very well in coaches' favors, as there have been several calls that probably should be pass interference that have been reviewed that the call stood as no pass interference, or it stood as a pass interference when it wasn't. So, I believe out of maybe, I just heard the stat 2 days ago, it was before this weekend. So coming into this week, I believe there was 42 pass interference calls, and of those, or 42 challenged pass interference calls amongst the whole league, and of those, only 6 or 7 had been overturned. So your percentage of winning that is not very high, and you even saw it on Thursday night in the Giants game when Golden Tate was clearly pass interfered, although that game was over. Clear pass interference on Golden Tate by the Patriot defender, not overturned. So coaches, I think, now are just not even going to deal with that rule. unless it's coming down to a big game and you're desperate and there's nothing left. But to make that call like a playoff game or something like that, what we saw with the Saints last season in the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I don't think we're going to be seeing those challenges like that. As we're in a commercial break now, coming out for the Jets to get the ball for the first time in the second half. Cowboys took the entire first half of the third quarter and only get 3 points. So finishing drives is something I feel like the Cowboys have struggled with a lot in recent history. And we're seeing that here today, and we saw it last week. Up until, obviously, it was too late in the game. Last week, a couple missed field goals. Maher, 3 out of 3 today. So for those of you just listening, maybe you're not watching, it's 21-9. Jets leading the Cowboys, 7:50 to go in the third quarter. Jets getting the ball for the first time in this half. Cowboys get a field goal in their opening possession, and they need a big defensive stop here after a Jason Witten touchdown was overturned on what looked like a pick type of play with the receiver Cedric Wilson, but it looked like to me the defender could have sold that one too. But first down for the Jets at their own 25. Darnold gets a snap. It's a play fake to Bell, and Robbie Anderson coming around the left side on a sweep. Whiff tackle there by Jordan Lewis. There's a flag down after Anderson gained about 2 yards, so we'll see what the flag is here. Justin Fernando says Maher for MVP, so it's funny because last week everyone's saying fire him, and this week everyone's praising him. This is why they kept him, though, because he hits field goals like that 62-yarder. As you see, he wouldn't that have tied his own record because didn't he hit a 62-yarder
like last year, I think.
Season?
Mm-hmm.
Jop Young said mild boys. Everybody making fun of the hot boys. They're not hot, they're mild. First
they ain't
and 20.
Even hot. They're cold boys, freezing boys.
After that penalty was against the Jets, it's a screen pass to Ty Montgomery, who picks up about damn near gets the penalty yardage back. So it'll be second down on about 11 after a 9 or 10 yard gain there. 10 yards, so second and 10 coming up. Andre says not all on Dak when our receivers keep dropping it when it hits their hands.
That's true. But I told y'all, Sam Darnold was a whole different animal.
Juan says defense looks soft.
Whole team looks soft. Me. They just the defense, the team looks soft.
For me, it's really just this defense and offensive line. It's just really having a bad day. They can't get pressure. As you see right here, he's got, there's a little bit, but Darnold improvising and finding his man. Jamison Crowder for about 20 yards and a big chunk there for the Jets.
See what I'm saying?
And the secondary just looks lost out here because they're not able to get pressure. So Darnold, there's a little bit on that play, but Darnold just able to find the guy.
Playing that damn zone coverage.
And the whole coaching staff right now has got to be scratching their heads trying to figure out what can they do here to slow down Sam Darnold. And Byron Jones, your top defensive back, is down right now. They're taking a look. He doesn't look to be in severe pain, but something he looks to be frustrated about, some kind of injury. Probably a hamstring or something. Jop Young says Darnold's carving us up like a Thanksgiving turkey.
I need a drink.
Who else needs a drink? Let us know in the comment section if you need a drink, or if you are drinking, what are you drinking on? Let us know. Where are you drinking?
I'm about to drink some Hennessy.
What are you drinking on, and where are you drinking it from?
Yeah, I'm drinking some Hennessy. I'm about to drink me some Hennessy.
So, it just sucks for me to come out and be 3-0 and look so dominant and feel like, damn, this might be one of the best teams we've had. And then all of a sudden, you might be losing 3 in a row and losing to a team that you don't consider to be a contender.
Yeah, but the funny thing is I'm not surprised. You feel this way about your team, but once again, you get so geeked up, and that's why I should have just shut my mouth. I should have just never said nothing. I should have just stayed quiet. And then guess what?
I mean, we all knew we didn't play anybody those first 3 games. We knew
Yeah,
that,
we understood that,
but we felt
but
like you beat
this was
them.
still a good. Yeah, we felt like we beat them soundly.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
which you should
So
do if you're good.
right. So you're looking at it like, okay, we beat them soundly. Let's go. And then when we played the Saints, you're like, okay, we lost that game. It was 12-10, but we should have
Yeah.
really won that game.
Wasn't too
Then you
bad.
come in, then you come in the Packers and you're like, all right, man, what's going on here? Is this the same old story? You feel me? And then you have the Jets, who you're supposed to beat. Everybody predicts you to win, and then guess what? Uninspired, same type of, same old thing. But once again, you have mental mistakes by the team. Too many mental mistakes, drop passes, penalties, too many things. Once again, you're looking at it like, why did the Cowboys lose? Not just because the Jets did what they want as far as Darnold, but we shot ourselves in the foot once again with drive killing penalties and stupid, dumb plays.
And Daryl Brown says we're just playing flat all around. Jamie O'Dea says Garrett needs to be fired Monday if we lose. The only thing I would say to
That's
kind
not
of
happening. That's not happening.
the only thing I can say, and that's not going to happen. I'll tell you why, because it ties right into what I'm about to say anyway. Was that we were 3-5 last season, and we went and won a playoff game. So it can be flipped with a switch, but will it is the question. We know we have the talent, but can it all just be put together and flip with the switch? Because right now the switch is off.
And this offensive line has been atrocious all year, right? This line has been atrocious all year, and we have all of one sack.
Yeah, that's bad. Yep. And we're not even really getting any pressure. Even the sack that we did get was a covered sack. I mean, Darnold was trying to escape the pocket after the coverage was good for a minute.
And they're on our 40-yard line.
Yep, and a handoff to Bell, and he hasn't had a big game either. That's what's even more scary. He gets a 15-yard run there. That's what's even worse is he didn't even Le'Veon Bell has been a non-factor today for the most part. We're just letting Sam Darnold kill us.
Yeah, he's been a non-factor all year. Sean Lee on the missed tackle on that play. Sean Lee getting blocked. Cowboys just getting pinned. It's the same old damn story. If we start getting our ass kicked, I ain't gonna be finishing this damn feed.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If we get 21, I think we can cut her off.
Like, damn this. I'm not gonna keep doing this damn feed and looking at this trash.
Here's a screen out to Robbie Anderson. And that's easy. I mean, it just looks too easy. They're getting 6-7 yards per play, doing whatever they want. And this is one of them games, and I could feel it last week too. You can kind of feel it when you just know there's nothing that you can do to win. Like, it's just not going to happen for you. It's just not your day. Like, you're not going to win this game no matter what you do. And if you look at Sam Darnold's career record, he's 4-10 coming into this game. 2nd and 5, Jets deep in Cowboys territory at the Cowboy 21. Darnold, quick step back and
just wide open.
It. And Robbie Anderson, quick, easy first down, pitch and catch. Juan Madrid says we have no pass rush. I'm looking at Facebook Live, not YouTube. So if you're wondering on YouTube why I'm not seeing your comments, it's because I'm looking at Facebook right now. I might jump over to YouTube before we sign off just for a minute. I know a lot of people are frustrated, want to get their opinions out there. Ron Garrett says, what a stinker. And he says, happy birthday, Jerry. Is today Jerry Jones' birthday? If it is, I didn't know that. Andre says, Jerry better get the firing. I mean, again.
He's not getting fired. Stop talking about that.
Jason Garrett didn't get fired last year, and we were 3-5. So what makes you think 3-3 is going to be fired?
He's not getting fired, so just stop saying that. He's not getting fired right now.
Another frustrating thing is that the Eagles lose, and it feels like every time we do this, like the division teams, it lines up for them to lose and us to be like, all right, now let's just take that dominating lead on the division.
We never do.
Can't do it.
That's what I'm saying. Just like what we had when we were 3-0, we could take a comfortable lead and we can't ever give it over the hump. It's typical by Jason Garrett teams. And like I said, you can't blame him for penalties and drops, but it's the same thing over and over and over.
Third down coming up. Jets at the Cowboy 12. But yeah, I mean, every other year it's a new division winner. We never have had a back-to-back. Well, I won't say never, but it's been quite a while, I believe, since we've had back-to-back division winners in that division. And it's the Jason Garrett odd year. And they always got to play it down to where, like, the last game of the season, is a battle for the division. And then we end up losing that. And like you said, just it's been typical. This is what the Jason Garrett era is. It's average. Intercepted right there by Jordan Lewis. That could change your fortunes a little bit.
That's why he needs to play. That's why he needs
Jordan
to play.
Lewis with the pick.
That's why he needs to play.
That could change your fortunes.
That's why he needs to play. That's why he needs to play, Chris Richard. Too many times, Chris Richard, you want to keep Anthony Dan Brown in the game. That's why Jordan Lewis is in the game. I said before, him and Xavier Woods are our only playmakers in the game. Cheeto is not a playmaker. Byron Jones is not a playmaker. Our only playmakers are Xavier Woods and Jordan Lewis. And to the life of me, I can't understand why Chris Richard never plays him and he plays Anthony Brown. This is why, Chris Richard, you need to play Jordan Lewis. He saved us against them Saints, and he looks like he could save us this game if we make any kind of comeback.
Look at them hands, how he snatched that thing up. Man. Jordan Lewis coming up big. Who you gonna take out? Anthony Brown and play Jordan Lewis?
Take his ass out. What the hell does Anthony Brown ever do, dog?
Give up big plays.
Exactly.
He's had some lucky interceptions that have been thrown right to him. Justin Fernando says, and y'all want Chris Richard as head coach. LOL, he should have been. Should have played Lewis. I've never said, I know you're probably talking to everybody, but I've never said I wanted him as head coach, and neither has James. He's always said he didn't think he was a good fit to be a head coach for us.
Oh, I said that time and time again. Did I not? Oh, you just said that. But yeah, I said it time and time again that guess what? Chris Richard is not the guy for the Cowboys. And you know what? And people need to, and nobody's hating on Richard, but the honeymoon can be over. You had that good year last year, but you can't rest on what you did last year. Every year you have to reprove yourself, reinvent yourself, and you can't rest off what you did last year and what the Hot Boys did last year. You feel me? It's a whole new year, and people forget Chris Richard got fired by the Seattle Seahawks mid-season.
And he's supposed to be the secondary guy. He don't even really have much to do. I mean, I know he's calling the plays, like you said, but he don't have a lot to do with the linebackers and defensive line as much as he does the secondary. So even last season, it's not like we're getting a bunch of interceptions or something.
Right.
Like we wanted to bring him in hopes of getting more interceptions and ball hawking
turnovers. That's not happening.
It hasn't happened. When you got a guy that leads your team in interception for the season with 2 last season, that's just not good. A guy with 2 picks, I mean, you need more than that. So the Cowboys coming off that turnover. First down, handoff. Zeke makes a guy miss, picks up about 3 yards, maybe 2, to bring up a second down and 7 situation here. Marvin Hargrove says Anthony Brown gets blazed.
Blazed up.
Harold Edwards says Brown's a good nickel. 2nd and 7, Dak gets a shotgun snap, and the offense looking urgent here. Dump it off to Zeke. Zeke makes a move, makes a man miss. He's got a first down and more out to the 41-yard line. Gets out of bounds there with 1:59 to go in the third quarter. So Zeke is doing his thing today. We just need the other parts of the offense to go and finish the drive. 100 total yards there, as you see. Whew. Saw the Chiefs lose again. We have an injury timeout on the field, so we'll stay on a commercial. Chiefs lose again, so that's 2 in a row. You have an update on that 49er Ram game?
I'm looking right now. Because I know the Rams were struggling. 49ers are killing the Rams in the fourth, 20-7. Are the 49ers real?
I think they're real. I think Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be what a lot of people thought he was going to be, which was a really good quarterback. I think he is.
And
And the
Jared Goff,
defense, and they're
Jared Goff, sorry, is
Goff.
7 for 10 for 27 yards.
Yeah, he's been struggling. That whole offense has been struggling. Um, the coach, I mean, everybody want to give him all this praise early on, but let's wait and see with Sean McVay. He's probably a good coach, but it was one good year like that. So let's kind of see what happens. Give him some more time. So I do think the 49ers are for real.
Wow, Marcus Mariota was benched before Ryan Tannehill. The era of Marcus Mariota is over with Tennessee Titans.
That actually does not surprise me at all. He's a very inconsistent player.
He was overrated coming out of college.
He does show flashes of showing some greatness, but mostly not, which is inconsistency. And you just can't do that with an NFL team. You can't be inconsistent.
Yeah, I looked at Zeke Elliott. He's not having the greatest game. He's 20 carries for 71 yards for a 3.6 average.
I'm saying overall, he's got over 100 total yards now. We haven't hit the fourth quarter yet, so I think he's doing okay myself. I mean, that's just me. And he's got a couple catches. I got him in fantasy, so I'm definitely keeping an extra eye on Zeke. 2 catches, 29 yards, 71 yards rushing for 100 total. And I just need him to get in the end zone for me. For us and for me. Did you see the Redskin-Dolphin game today?
Yes, I did.
Crazy Ryan Fitzpatrick comes in, nearly brings him back.
That's what he does. That's what he's good for. I mean, Ryan Fitzpatrick is so typical. He is going to come in a game and come off the bench and throw for 400 yards and 3 touchdowns and win you a game. And this, when you think he's going to do good, he'll come back the next game and throw 5 picks.
Right. Jameis Winston threw 5 picks today, speaking of that.
Wow.
To my Panther fantasy defense. First down, Cowboys. Dak looking left. He's got his man, Cedric Wilson. And
Cedric Wilson has stepped up in this game.
That's a 7-yard gain.
They gave the bogus pass interference call on him. That was a whack call, but you'd like to see where Cedric Wilson has stepped up. This will be looking good going forward when you need players to play. This is good for him because he's coming in as a second-year player, got no time last year. So this is huge. Him coming out here, he's seen no work pretty much this whole year.
Handoff Zeke left side, makes a cut, has a first down and more, about a good 10-yard chunk there for Zeke.
That's the kind of Zeke you need to see, right?
Yes, and we need to keep seeing that, and we need him to score this touchdown for us so that we can get back in this game.
That's the Zeke Elliott that we've been wanting to see. You see the line of scrimmage, the good cutback. He sees the hole, busts through the hole. That's the Zeke Elliott we want to see. Not hesitating at the line, trying to do this shake and bake, just hitting the line, going through the hole, and making plays. So hopefully we'll see more of what's going on right here.
There's another handoff. Left side, he's got room and a blocker gallop, and he picks up another 8 yards there. So back-to-back, Zeke is moving the offense today for the Cowboys. That gives him around 120 total yards now before the third quarter ends, and he'll come out of the game. He's probably gassed up after all this work he's putting in today. He's got a lot of touches right now. So all of a sudden, Zeke's having a good day, 118 total yards. And will the Cowboys get a snap off before the third quarter ends? They don't have to. It looks like they will. 2 seconds. 1. Here's the snap. Handoff Pollard left side. Makes a cut. And he dices up the middle. And, he's still on his feet. Picks up a nice 12, 13 yards on that play. And the Cowboys are on the move to start the fourth quarter. Well, the end of the third, coming into the fourth, as we're going to go to a commercial now.
I like it. Him and Jamal Anderson had some good words.
Who's the Falcons running back? What are you talking about?
No, Jamal Adams and Tony Pollard were just going at
Jamal Adams. You said Jamal Anderson. That's why I was like, who?
Oh, I'm sorry. My fault.
I was thinking bad. The old Falcons running back. Brett Maher also on my fantasy team. My team did nice this week, so I'm going to get this dub. moved to 3-3 on the season. Got any YouTube comments over there?
I'm checking right now.
Dak Prescott not having a great game, but I wouldn't say it's a bad game either. No picks. Still got a pretty solid completion percentage. Around 200 yards. You just can't get a lot of time today in this one. He's just kind of had pressure in his face, it feels like, on every snap. Appreciate everyone who's been commenting and who liked the video, shared it on Facebook or YouTube. Marvin Hargrove said he reported at least 3 of the spam posts. Appreciate you, Marvin.
Appreciate you.
It's kind of hard for us to.
That's that Cowboys love, baby.
Focus on that and also do the show. Ron Garrett said championship teams find a way with injuries.
That's true.
Yes, they do.
That's not a lie.
Bubba Lump says, what's the deal with that garbage? Not sure what he's referring to there. Maybe just the game in general. Andre said lots of spam in the comments. Yeah, very high amount of spam today. Way more than I'm used to seeing. So we're back after the fourth quarter begins, and Dak throws to Witten, but it's a little over his head. It's probably because Witten just isn't fast enough to get there. Incomplete second down coming up. Bubba Lump says, no, the ads here. Still not sure what you're referring to. The ads, do we have ads running in the video, or are you talking about these guys leaving this comments to get in their illegal streaming sites? Second and 10, Dak under center. They're going to give it to Zeke again, left side. He's got blocking, but he's just not fast enough to get through the little hole that was there, and he gets met after a 1-yard gain. And wow, I just saw a score update. The Falcons come back and tie it up against the Cardinals.
Well, they're the Cardinals. They're the reason why they've only won one game. And you see right here, even how the team right there is terrible. And you see the Falcons find a way to come back and beat them because they're terrible. And the terrible teams find ways to lose. You get what I'm saying? That's the theme. That shouldn't happen with us. Terrible teams find ways to lose. That's why we need to win this game.
3rd and 9, Dak in the shotgun, looking left. He had a guy in his face. He throws it to nobody. Nobody home. 4th and 9.
Another field goal.
You'll probably have Brett Maher coming out here to try another one. And I'm getting spoilers that Maher has missed a field goal. What we say, folks? He's good from 50 plus, but he's bad from 30 to 40 range. That's just what it is. That's the reality of Brett Maher. Although he did make a 32-yarder earlier in the game, but he's still just not. He's better from deep than he is short. 40-yarder, wide right. I mean, that's just what he does. He's a wide right kind of guy. And this is why field goals don't cut it. Field goals don't win you games, because you miss them, and then suddenly you just did a drive and you get nothing for it. All you did was just hurt yourself because you took time off the clock.
Mm-hmm. Wasted drive.
So if the Jets score here, we're shutting down the stream.
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys can have a great rest of your night and don't look at social media or listen to radio this week. I'm going to try to come up with something funny to help take the pressure off of the loss.
If it happens, we can still win.
Yes, I don't want to say it's over, but I'm just going to say I'm going to expect a loss here. I'm not going to expect a win because it's just not happening. – And I got my sister's boyfriend over here who's a Patriots fan.
Just yucking it up.
And he gets to just enjoy success constantly. Like, I just wish I knew what that felt like for just one season. The Super Bowls in the 90s are what hooked me on this team. But now I don't know what it feels like to win because I'm not, you know what I mean? We haven't won since I've been an adult or old enough to really comprehend football like that.
Well, I've been around.
You've seen the
I've been
90s
around.
ones.
Yeah, I've seen the 70s.
I mean,
I've
like,
seen them all.
I'm talking about like as an adult, you know, like those 90s ones you really got to see as an adult.
Yeah, I mean, but even as a kid, I was on the Super Bowls even as a kid. Like it meant everything to me. It just to see the tradition that the Cowboys had, and it's just kind of sad that we went this long, like 25 years. That's a long time for this franchise. I can understand if we were the Ravens or the Bengals or the Browns or the Saints or some team that you're used to seeing them year in and year out failing. But this is just comical now. 25 years in, still not even an NFC Championship game in 25 years. Not even a Super Bowl. Not even an NFC Championship game in 25 years. Haven't even sniffed it. It's just embarrassing. And you know what? It's just the same old thing. And like I said, you can't blame Garrett for the miscues on the field. You cannot do that. But at the same time, you can say that this always happens with Garrett teams.
It's been the trend. It's average. It's 8-8. It's every other year. That's just what it is. The games are always close. They're always playing down to the competition. Oh, that should have been intercepted, but it's not. Because only guy that can catch in the secondary is Jordan Lewis. And only we can see that. Nobody else can see that. Oh, Jop Young said, let's sign AB.
Yeah, right. So we got more of a train wreck.
Raheem Scott said, where's D-Law? He said, oh, there he is.
Oh.
Going off sides.
Hey, there goes our buddy Eastside Harold. Boy, oh boy.
Yes, Eastside Harold. Just keep it clean. We won't get you banned. If you act crazy, you'll be banned. Let's respectfully trash talk each other. Larry said D-Law got his money, so he and a few others don't have to do anything.
No, that ain't it, man. It's just, you know what?
The screenplay to the receiver, and LVE comes up with the ball, but the receiver's down after a screen first down for the Jets.
Can I ask one thing about our defense? Do we ever try to strip the ball? I just want to know because we never try to strip the ball and get turnovers.
I think they got to worry about tackling first because they can't even do that very good. So first down for the Jets from their own 46. It's Balil Powell in the backfield with him. Pressure up the middle, but Darnold steps up in front of it, takes off running. He's got 20 yards, 25 yards out of bounds.
Penalty flag.
And I froze up, and probably for good reason. It's probably saying, hey, it's time to stop your stream because these guys aren't going to be winning. How about Darnold with stepping up, avoiding the sack, avoiding the pressure, the pocket awareness? Like, I don't want to make any excuses at all for the defense, but I do want to say that I do think Darnold probably will be a really good quarterback.
Oh, we know he is, but still no excuse.
Oh, that was against the offense. Oh, it's going to offset the penalties. So that play won't count. Mama T loves to call Brett Maher Mahook, so she says Mahook strikes again.
Let me just give you the stats of Sam Darnold. 20 of 27, 286 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Embarrassing. Look at the big smile on Romo's face. He's like, yep. See, it wasn't me.
It ain't Dak either, man. But, hey, what did we talk about in 2017,
That's what
though?
I'm saying. He's just saying, like, it's not the quarterback.
Yeah. It's that management.
Like, it don't matter if it's Dak or me. It's still happening.
Hey, dude, what did we say though? 2017, we wasn't never gonna win the championship under these guys. Didn't we say that? Well, at least I
I
said
can
that.
pull up your. I know we have a video on Instagram of you saying we're never going to win one under Jerry Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Time to bring back those rants now. I think, don't you think? Maybe
Oh yeah,
recirculate those.
yeah, definitely bring back those rants so we can sit there and say, why is the Cowboys never going anywhere? Jerry Jones.
Yeah, let me see if I'll see after this if I can pull up some of those old rants on Jerry and Jason Garrett. See if we can get to the bottom of this thing and figure out what we already know. Deep down inside, we already know, but we try to pretend that we don't know because we want to have hope. Because
We just want to believe.
Because we don't want to sit here and waste a year. Because
Yeah,
that's
we
what
just
we
wanna
do
believe.
every year is wasted. 2nd and 6 from midfield. Sam Darnold gets the shotgun snap, and he goes down to Robert Quinn.
Robert Quinn is the only guy that's showing up out here lately
Gets his 2nd sack of the game.
with this snake dance. Let's go.
Brian Naquin says Quinn is underpaid.
Yeah, think about re-signing him to another 2-year deal.
Oh, Jop Young says Tony Romo featuring Shaqy. It wasn't me remix.
He came in totally unblocked. That was just a bad play by the offensive tackle. Good play by Robert Quinn, but that was just a terrible play by the offensive tackle. Didn't know he was blocking. Van Der Esch came on the blitz. He's supposed to know to still stay on the outside man. He didn't do that, but great play by Quinn nonetheless. We need to get a stop here, though.
3rd and 13, you got to get a stop. DeMarcus Lawrence
Yeah.
comes in, but Darnold gets around it and he throws it into the dirt, incomplete, looking for Robbie Anderson there. And the Jets will have to punt. So, Cowboys, you can't settle for field goals here. You done wasted a drive there, that last one on a field goal that was missed.
Mm-hmm.
We said it earlier in the game, you ain't going to win on field goals. Now, if you did hit that field goal, suddenly, if you do get a field goal here, it would be a 6-point game. But you didn't get the field goal, and that's why you don't play for field goals, because you miss them. Here's the punt. Austin waving it off. It takes a Cowboy bounce and comes touchdown at the 21-yard line. Dallas will take over first down. Bubba Lump said wasted 3 quarters, you mean? I mean, we waste every year because we don't do nothing. So really, we're just sitting here wasting time because we already know deep down inside what the outcome is. We just talked about how we haven't even sniffed an NFC Championship game.
Mm-hmm.
Because even if we played a game that would allow us to advance to the NFC Championship game, we always seem to get beat pretty bad in that game.
Mm-hmm. Soundly.
It's not like a close game where we feel good about it. It's like we got destroyed and now we got to come back and we might make the score respectable, but we really got destroyed. The Green Bay game in 16.
Mm-hmm.
The game in 09 with Romo. I mean, we can go back. We can go back to the Giant game in 07.
07.
I mean, we can go all the way back. And this has Garrett's fingerprints on them. All these all have Jason Garrett fingerprints on them. Whether
Because
he's
he had
offensive coordinator,
he did the 07 offense.
or
But
head
you know
coach.
what? But once again, what befalled us in those games? Mental mistakes. Patrick Creighton dropping a big pass, penalties at the inopportune times. These are the same things that have been going on with the Cowboys. So, as I said before, you cannot sit there and blame a staff when you got guys on the field that are making these dumb plays. But after a while, you still just sit there and think that this is just an alarming trend that this happens when you watch Cowboys teams. That every time we get a step over, we take a step behind with either a penalty or a bad play. And just as you said, when you always see our records, when we had the opportunity, the Philadelphia Eagles were down. We were 3-0. We lose 2 in a row. We get tied back with them. Then Philadelphia loses again in a big game. And so here it is. We just got the Jets. We can win this game. We're heading into Philly with a 1-game lead, heading into Dallas. But guess what do? We're laying an egg right now. Every time it's our time to take the next step, we never do it.
Job Young says, what do you think Garrett will have to say about this in the postgame if we lose this game?
He'll say the same thing he always says. Dumb shit.
So here we go, Cowboys.
I told y'all. What redhead has ever won anything? Andy Dalton has he ever won anything? Jason Garrett, redhead. I ain't hating no redheads. So anybody who's a redhead out there, please don't send me no hate mail. But I just never seen a redhead win anything.
Cowboys now with another opportunity here from their own 21. Dak under center. It's a play fake to Zeke, and he's looking left side, throwing it down the field. He's got his man. It's Tavon Austin who's having a solid game. His best game probably as a Cowboy as far as consistency. I know he had to play. Oh, and never mind. Oh, it's a roughing the passer, so add 15 yards to the end of that play. That's a big one for the Cowboys. That'll put them out to around midfield. All right. Now the Cowboys got to be urgent here. 11 minutes to go. Down 2 possessions. You need points on this drive. It's a handoff Zeke up the middle. 1 yard gain. Second down. Coming up. From the Cowboy 47. The highest offensive game for the Jets this year, over 329 total yards.
Sad. They average 9.7 yards a game. 9.7 points a game.
There's a play
Terrible.
fake to Zeke, some pressure. Oh, and
that's
catch.
not a personal foul.
A catch.
That's not a personal foul. We would, if that was Dallas though, we would have got the personal foul.
Schultz with the 6-yard gain there and gets
what?
smacked.
Dalton Schultz caught a pass.
Dalton
Schultz caught a pass.
His first
pass of the year.
Took
Why don't we get
there.
Why don't we get a penalty on that play though? If that was Dallas, we would have got a penalty. That's a head. Oh, that would have been targeting. Refs are funny, man.
So under 10 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Cowboys need score, and they need more than a field goal. They need a touchdown. Shotgun snap. Dak fires right side. It's Tavon Austin again.
It's
Cedric Wilson.
Another big play by Cedric Wilson. He's been playing good all game.
Dak hasn't played a bad game.
I think we should run no huddle. Like, I don't even think we need to be getting in a huddle. We should be running no huddle this whole damn game now. You feel me?
Yeah, you need that urgency right here. Handoff Zeke. No gain there. Just wasting time.
You want to because you don't have a Mark Cooper. The field gets shortened down when you just have a Cedric Wilson and a Tavon Austin and a Michael Gallup, Blake Jarwin and Jason Witten. The field shrinks for you as far as what plays you can throw. You don't have every guys that can win these one-on-one matchups.
Incomplete. Looking for Jarwin up the seam. A little too high, and 3rd and 9 coming up here for the Cowboys. Down by 12 points. Under 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. And good job by the safety there of pulling up or not smacking Jarwin, or that would have been a penalty.
That'd been a personal foul, yep. I don't even think he pulled up. He just got knocked his butt on the ground.
3rd and 9, Dak in the shotgun with Zeke to his right. Gets the shotgun snap, stepping up, looking left. He's got Jason Witten for the first down and more out to the 24-yard line of the Jets. So we got to hurry up here.
Like you said, Dak has not played a bad game. 22 of 33, 237 yards. He hasn't played a bad game. Just guys haven't made plays, and we just have got behind the 8-ball. This is a great pass by Dak Prescott right there because Jason Witten doesn't have the breakaway speed, so you pretty much have to throw that ball perfectly on a laser.
Witten having his best game of the season, 5 for 57. First down throw for Dak. Left side, he's got Gallup for a first down.
Cowboys good pass by Dak Prescott.
Down at the 13 of the Jets. 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and the time's moving. The Cowboys, once again, moving the ball, getting down, but can they finish the drive? Have not been able to get it to the end zone yet.
Arizona goes up 34-27.
Nice. Kyler Murray, a future star here, folks.
Yeah, I'm going to just call him Midget. He looked every bit of 5'6".
Handoff Zeke.
Don't he?
Yeah, he does, yeah. I don't even know how he throws the ball the way he does.
You feel me? And then you see how he be throwing it. It's weird how he be throwing it because he's so little.
It's like a big arc on all of his. Yeah, that wind. Yep. And like all of his passes have like an arc on them because they have to like get over the dude's heads.
You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of Maurice Jones-Drew. The
Oh
way
hell
he's
yeah,
all
yeah,
how little he looked on the field, that's what he looks
yeah.
like on the field.
When he runs, he's all stubby.
Yeah.
2nd and 5, Dak handoff Zeke up the middle. He picks up about 3 yards, so that'll bring up 3rd and 2 with 7 minutes to go in this game. Cowboys with all 3 timeouts still. But I feel like they need to be showing a little bit more urgency. I know they're moving the ball, but I'm just afraid watching this time tick away. It's just, I don't like that.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, spoiler alert. I can see the scoreboard right now. Spoiler.
Go for 2. Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? We're still down 4.
If we can get it to within 3. There's Zeke for the touchdown to help out my fantasy team as well.
Yeah, we won't get to 3 though, because even if we got the 2, it'll still only be 17. So they got the extra point.
Yes. Zeke caps off the drive with his first touchdown of the day and 100 yards for the day on the ground. Zeke not having a great average because of a lot of runs early on in this game, kind of were bottled up, but he still had some big key chunk plays, and he was really kind of the only thing kind of moving the ball here today consistently for the offense.
Well, see, you know what we need to see right here is what we've been talking about, this hot boy defense, right? It's going against the Jets. And even though Sam Darnold is good, he's still only a second-year player coming off a mono, not playing 4 games. We should be able to stop them, shouldn't we, G?
Yeah, I mean, that's all we need is one stop here. And then we get the ball back, score a touchdown, and then we can win this game.
In the game.
We need one stop. He can't come out here and submit his will, and we get to like a 3rd and 8 situation, and then they just take the life out of us with a big first down or something like that. That's not what we need to happen here. Because you know how it goes. We'll be down there. We'll have them at 3rd and 8 with we done used up all our timeouts. Only thing left, 2-minute warning. Somehow, some way, we'll give up the first down, whether it's a stupid missed tackle or a penalty. So if that happens, the game's over. But I mean, there's still a good amount of time here. You could potentially get the ball 2 more times here. I mean, most likely at least one of these teams will get the ball twice with this time that's left. Unless the Jets just go ahead and run out this time here on us. Which would be pathetic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what if we don't see the ball again and the Jets just finish off the time?
Then you're going to say, what's up with Chris Richard and his defense? Because he said everything was corrected, right? And they scored 21 points, and they're averaging 9 points a game, and they scored 21 on us. So that's where you look at the Chris Richard, like, what's up with this defense? We've been hailing Chris Richard. This was the great hire, right? And he's not bulletproof from rapport. Like, just because he had that great year last year, I said that twice, but just because he did that last year, we can't live off that. We got to remember the last game of the season, that wasn't a good year. I mean, a good ending, losing to the Rams like we did. So he came in under the gun. And then everybody was believing, hey, we're going to have this bounce-back team because this defense, you had a Robert Quinn, and this just hasn't played up to the standards, even though it's not a bad ranked defense if you look at the total ranking of the defense, but it just gives up timely plays and doesn't make plays when they need to as far as getting players and teams off the field.
We just cannot get pressure. I don't understand. Like, we have the players. I mean, Quinn's still getting his sacks, but it still feels like we're not getting pressure. Because when he does get his sack, it's like that's the play that we got the pressure on for the game. Like the rest of the plays, we don't get the pressure. Does that make sense? Like we're not consistently getting pressure and like to where forcing him to make bad throws. When we do get the pressure, we get the sack, but we just don't get the pressure that much.
Mm-hmm. As you said, as you were saying about Ezekiel, he stepped up in that second half. He's got over 70 yards in the second half. So he's definitely stepped up, but Cowboys have to get a big stop here or it's over. And we need to get a 3-and-out. It can't be one of these drives where they get a big first down or anything like that. We need to get a 3-and-out, get the ball, and score a touchdown, drag this time off the clock.
Marvin Hargrove said a defensive score would be nice. Yeah, that's what we need, but not to give up a big kick return either.
Yeah, good play by Xavier Woods on that play.
It's damn near impossible to return kickoffs these days. You don't see him much anymore. Raheem Scott says DTs need to get pressure up the middle, but the quarterback can't step up. How many of you guys are drinking already? Let us know in the comments what you're drinking on. Darnold, way too much time to throw on first down. Steps up, and he fires, and he's got Jamison Crowder for a big 30-yard gain across midfield.
Freaking terrible, man. Freaking terrible. Sad. Dude comes off a mono, hasn't played in 4 freaking games, got mono, 3 games, got mono, comes in and is destroying us. Look at that. Look at this defense. Like, we got these gaps and these holes in here because I don't know if they're playing the same whack-ass cover 2 that Marinelli always loves to freaking play.
It's looking like we need to make changes to the defensive coaching. Didn't it just feel like the linebackers were just more everywhere last season?
Mm-hmm. But like I said, maybe there's a thing of reading your press clippings too much, right? Oh, what do we hear about all summer? Hot boys.
Yep. It's not good. 2nd down and 7. Darnold gets the snap, steps up, fires. Too easy. Completion to Robbie Anderson. That one's against Jordan Lewis. That's just a great throw back shoulder. Nothing you can really do to defend that one. Unless you had better position, but Darnold just playing a lights out game today. He's just got too much time. He's look at all that space around him.
Yep.
He's able to just step up in the pocket and just go through his reads and find who he wants. Jets in field goal range now at the Cowboy 26, 1st down. Handoff Bell, right side. Makes a guy miss. Should have been a loss in the backfield. Turns into a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7 coming up.
So if they get a field goal, we have to basically get a score at a 2-point conversion just to tie it.
That's what we would need, yep. Touchdown and 2-point conversion to tie. Do you think that these losses are hurting Dak Prescott's contract talks?
They shouldn't, because this ain't his fault. But you know what? People may try to use that, but it wasn't his fault that, Michael Gallup is dropping passes and Jason Witten is dropping passes and they're getting pass interferences in the end zone and he got a touchdown taken away. That's not his fault.
I'm just wondering if it's going to hurt the talks, like his value, because even though those things are true, at the end of the day, the numbers just aren't going to show it. You know what I mean? Like, those are things that the numbers don't show. So I'm wondering, like, how that's going to play out. Because really, Jerry and Dak both took, a gamble by not getting a deal done this offseason.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree that it's not on Dak, but I'm just wondering how, if you lose, and it's not necessarily your quarterback's fault, does that decrease your quarterback's value? Third and 4. This is a big play here. And it's incomplete, so the Cowboys is Jordan Lewis on the coverage.
Great play by Jordan Lewis. That's why he needs to be on that field more.
And they will hold him to a field goal attempt, and per spoiler on the graphic, it is good. And the Cowboys will be down by 8 with 3:24 to go. So the Jets take up half the time that was remaining on the clock when they got the ball and put themselves in position to score points. And they do score points, and once again, even though the Cowboys come up with the stop there because of a great play by Jordan Lewis, Jets and Sam Darnold still able to just really do what he wanted with the ball, and even on that drive right there. So, not looking good, folks. If your defense isn't going to play great, your offense has to be able to score a lot of points. And that's not happening either. Juan Madrid said, can we get a refund from D-Law? How many sacks has he got on the season now?
I think 2.5.
2.5 through, this will be 6 games?
Mm-hmm.
So what if D-Law finishes with 5 or 6 sacks on the season?
Well, the criticism is coming.
I mean, what do you think though?
I mean, I don't think it's because of effort. I don't think it's because he's not trying hard or not going after it. I don't know what it is. I will say that he did get a slow start because he wasn't in camp all season. I think that does have a little bit to do with it because you didn't get to work all year. You just basically came in on the first game. So I think that does have a little bit to play with it. People who act like that doesn't, it's true because if you're an NFL player, you play any kind of game, you have to have some training camp. So that may have contributed to him being a slow start. Then before Quinn came in, he was getting double and triple teamed. But it's I can't really put a finger on why he's not getting to the quarterback. He's got a couple times where he had some near sacks here today. He just kind of got slant Sam Darnold moved inside. So, you know, I can't really put a finger on it. If he does get a 6 or 7 sack season, I mean, it is what it is. I can't. I don't really know what to say about that. I still like D-Law. I don't know what to say about that.
So if he finishes with 5 to 6 sacks, are you gonna feel like we overpaid for him, and that he's not worth the contract now, like the Brandon Carr effect, with the production versus the pay? The Dez Bryant contract.
I mean, yeah, I would say so because you're expected to get paid that kind of money. You're expected to get at least 10 sacks, right? So yeah,
I would say
definitely.
So, yep. 10 would be a minimum, I would say, like for your expectancy on a seasonal basis. So desperado drive here for the Cowboys. Down, still one possession game, but you got to get in the end zone twice. With the Cowboys have only been able to do once all game, so that's going to be a tough task. But we'll see what happens. Under 3 minutes to go, 2nd down and 4. Dak has Blake Jarwin for the first down. So we're seeing the Jets kind of playing a safe coverage here. They don't want to give up anything deeper over the top, any big plays, so they're kind of giving the Cowboys these chunk yards so they can get this time run down. And the Cowboys and Dak Prescott will take what they're giving them. And right now it's a first down, and Dak pump fakes right. He's got time.
Watch
He's getting
behind
hit.
you!
He goes down for the sack. Scary there. That could have been a fumble. He didn't see him coming from the blind side. So that could take us to the 2-minute warning if the Cowboys choose to do that. Or they can quickly run another play here before. Oh, Blake Jarwin down the seam. That was intriguing. And they will get a snap off before the 2-minute warning on 2nd down and 18. And
Wilson again.
Dak will get a chunk of that back to Cedric Wilson for about an 11-yard gain.
He showed up. Cedric Wilson has showed up. We'll give props to Cedric Wilson. If you see anybody who was a winner today, you can definitely say Cedric Wilson was a winner. He had 5 catches for 47 yards, long of 14. And like I said, he basically has not played this whole year. And to come in and make big catches like he has, I think he's made some big catches today and some critical catches. So that's going to look good going forward today. And Tavon Austin, too. He hasn't basically done anything all year. And for him to actually step up with the injuries and make some critical catches, too, that's a kudos to him. But at the end of the day, same old thing. Dak Prescott, like you said, didn't have a bad game, 25 of 36, 260 yards, had a touchdown taken away. He's only been sacked one time. So it hasn't been crazy pressure. It hasn't like he's been sacked all game. He's only been sacked one time. It's just we haven't, once again, the Cowboys get in the way of themselves, getting down early because of mistakes and miscues, bad penalties, stupid calls, and just undisciplined things that happen on the field. And then when those things happen, we get down. And obviously it's showing once again that we must be not a good enough team that can get down by these teams and can't come back because we're coming back right now. But, I mean, these are the Jets. Like you said, they are averaging 9 points a game, one of the worst offensive teams in the league, and they have 24 points on us. Their best outing by far this whole year. Sam Darnold has 338 yards passing on us, 23 of 32, 338 yards and 2 touchdowns. Are you serious? And he hasn't played in 3 freaking games? Wow.
That's pretty pathetic. Pretty pathetic. So it'll be 3 losses in a row if the Cowboys can't pull this off. And the Rams also losing 3 in a row. The Chiefs losing 2 in a row. So the teams that were hot early on are kind of taking a step back now with losing streaks, other than the Patriots, the 49ers. Seattle's looking like one of the better teams, Green Bay. So starting to see some things shape up a little bit here as we're halfway through the second quarter of the season. And the Cowboys just every opportunity in front of them. Eagles continue to lose for us, and we just cannot capitalize or take advantage of it. But thank God they're losing. That way when we lose, it's not so bad. It's not killing us because they lost too. So we lose this game, it will be the same exact situation we were in before this week began. And another drop there by Michael Gallup on 3rd and 8, but we might get a pass interference
on this one.
here.
You still dropped it,
on
though.
The defense. Yes, was still a drop, still hit him right in his hands. For a second there, it looked like this game was about to get out of hand, like the Jets might just completely dominate, but the Cowboys stayed in it. And now a chance to potentially try and tie this game up. But like you said, without Amari Cooper in there, you just notice that there's just not as much explosion on the outsides. Gallup's probably going to be Austin you would think might be your most explosive guy, but he's just too small.
Mm-hmm.
He's in the slot now. Dak was looking for Gallup, couldn't find him. He finds Zeke instead.
Found Zeke Elliott.
Zeke will get a first down, but there's a flag.
Imagine that. Holding.
They're going to say this was against the defense. It's probably where Dak was originally looking towards Gallup, but he held it down and found Zeke. So that'll be on the defense. It'll be decline. It'll be first down after that Zeke catch. And I'm seeing more people say there's been another flag thrown. Terry Seiler says we need a better play caller.
I don't think it's just a play caller. It's just...
I just think, and Zeke was trying to look like a wide receiver there, but couldn't pull it down, and there's a pass interference flag on the defense that time. And a Jet is hurt. As far as the play caller, I think you can't. I mean, Kellen Moore is a brand new rookie. Like, we're gonna have some growing pains.
Right, and I don't think this is all on Kellen Moore. Like I said, it's not Kellen Moore's fault. Michael Gallup dropped 2 passes, and we had a offensive pass interference, and in one end zone, they got a touchdown taken away. You get what I'm saying? Maybe you can have some question on some first down, but I don't think this was a poorly called game. It's just the simple fact that we hurt ourselves too many times.
It's execution, and that's what we've seen for 3 straight weeks now. Feeling and looking like you're the better team. Mm-hmm. But Jason Witten with the catch for about 5 yards on 1st and 10. A minute and a half to go in the 4th. But each of these games that the Cowboys have lost, there's another flag, and this time it's on offense. And it's a hold, and it'll be coming back 10 yards.
Exactly.
And this time it's on Connor Williams. And it looks like there's another penalty from everybody spoiling it for us. Another hold coming up for where we're watching it. To make it 1st and 30.
Wow. This is just atrocious.
At this point, let's just kick the field goal and onside kick it.
Onside kick ain't working.
No, probably not, but what else you got to lose here?
True story.
And who's the Jets head coach? Is it another rookie?
Adam Gase.
He's a brand new head coach, isn't he?
Yep. Garrett loses to another rookie head coach.
I mean, he's got to go. That's just got to be the change. That's got to be it. You would never see Bill Belichick losing to these guys. I know that's the standard, and we don't want to always compare to that, but that's just the standard. Even more established coaches who haven't won things, like Andy Reid, I mean, they win big games.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a pass interference now. Looks like against the defense to give the Cowboys a first down. Very strange game here. I think we just saw, 5 penalties? Five penalties here on this red zone drive.
Mm-hmm.
It's going back and forth. What are you just posting?
Yeah. Because I'm just like, man, whatever.
I mean, we can still win this game, though.
Yeah.
Not over.
Yeah, it's not over, but. Oh, dang. Dak is getting smacked,
yeah,
dog.
I mean, even though he hasn't been sacked, he's been getting smacked the whole game.
He has been getting smacked. And Leonard Williams is the beast. I would love some with Leonard Williams.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh.
Dak trying to hurdle somebody. You just
Come on, get to the
that.
line. Get to the line.
Why would you do that, Dak? That's not you. You're just looking to get hurt there. Shotgun snap on 2nd and 1. Pump faking right. Almost intercepted. So it'll be 3rd and 1 coming up. With 54 seconds to go. But according to my spoilers, it looks like there's another flag.
First. I thought we got a first down.
No, it was 3rd and 1. But it looks like there's another flag here. So probably did give us a first down. Huh? Oh, yeah. That's what we were just talking about. I was saying I think the 49ers are real. They got some beastie running backs, too. Dump down to Zeke for the first down. "47 seconds according to our stream, which is behind you guys. It looks like Dallas might have scored here. But can you get a 2-point conversion is the bigger question.
Yeah, we scored.
A touchdown for Dak on a run. Hey, we do still have 3 timeouts as well. Oh, no, we did use one. So, if we don't get this, it's got to be onside kick.
It's probably over. When it gets offside kick, it's over.
Dak with the draw, as you all told us in the comments. Touchdown for Dak.
This shouldn't be something you should be happy about, but if they come back and win, you got to give the team credit.
Yeah, I mean, you were just saying that earlier about this is where Jason Garrett does need to show by coming back. But
2-point conversion, no good.
No good. That is fucking sad. That's what I was saying. Like, you guys think that the Cowboys can get in the end zone twice? Look how much they've struggled to get in once.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they needed to get in twice. Like, come on now. That's pathetic. Now you just took away the threat of a run. What the hell, man? I don't know why they wanted to send Zeke out in motion like that. 'Cause, now you just basically told the defense you're not running the ball.
Mm-hmm. Damn, look at that. Like, nobody picked him up on the blitz.
Nothing. Witten wanted a pass interference there.
And Witten can't do shit. Look at that. Came straight through the line.
Dak's just been on his back the whole game. This offensive line has been poor. Now you got to hope and pray for an onside kick. Because if you don't get it, then it's over because the Cowboys have used one of their timeouts. And the Jets are already beginning to celebrate. And I can see that we did not get it, so game over. This is Brett Maher's first career onside kickoff attempt. I saw someone say, so cut Maher for real. Oh, damn.
Man.
Oh, my God. That bounced around where we definitely could have got that. The team showed no effort there to go for the ball. It's almost like they assumed they weren't getting it. Damn. We should have had that. That's crazy. We should have had that. Well, all right, folks. I'm signing off then because I don't feel like talking about it anymore. So we'll post scores and memes and different things like that. And I'll circulate the Fire Jason Garrett meme again this week. So you'll see that coming around again.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, that's it for me. Big Game James.
I'm out.
And Producer G. We're out. We'll see you guys. It sucks.
We'll see. We'll see these guys this week. Stay in tune for this week, and as we get ready for Philly, the only good thing about it is they got the same record as us. That's the only thing we can live on.
Like I said, man, let's hope we can get to the playoffs, and then we'll go from there with those 4 games. So, goodbye, folks. Try to somehow have a good week, even though we suck. Adios.